It's so funny. We used to say Jordan, now we say Curry.
Facts.
You know,
Yeah.
it just the sign of the times.
It actually changed. You thought
Yeah.
The first nigga to do it was Kobe.
Yeah, no, because it's funny you say that because in the script that I'm trying to send to John, there's a part where the two characters are playing basketball, and he said, "Oh, I thought you said you were going to watch me like Curry this time," you know? And I was like, man, in the '90s, I would have said Jordan there. That's crazy.
Yeah, but the only niggas to ever make that happen really is Jordan, maybe Larry Bird, Kobe, and Steph. Mm-hmm. They skipped over LeBron. I ain't never took a jump shot and said James.
Yeah, nobody says that actually.
I never took a jump shot and said, yeah, I never did that.
But yeah, nobody does that.
I've heard white boys say Bird. You know what I'm saying?
It's always
Larry Bird.
funny.
Also shit. I've heard that.
That's always funny when you're playing basketball with a white dude and he's just Bird.
They do that?
Every so often
you hear it.
Nance will do it to fuck around.
I've heard
him do that before.
Yeah, just because he's white.
Just because he knows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But that shit do be funny as hell. You be like, what the hell, Bird? I guess that
It makes sense. It makes sense. One of the greats.
And you have to be into basketball to even know what it means.
I mean, Iverson was iconic, but nobody said AI.
No, that's because if you're gonna say AI, it's really just gonna be some handle shit or something, isn't it?
It's handles, or it's just like you're on go from start to finish.
Yeah.
House of the Dragons.
Yeah.
I'm down to go straight movie review at the jump because I got to get this off my chest. Mm-hmm. This rings of power.
Yeah, it's not. You were right. You're right.
Terrible.
You're right. It's not that good.
Let's go ahead and open it up though. It's bad, y'all.
Wow.
You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. You can count on it. You can count on it. You can count on me. You can count on me too. Money.
Welcome to the Three Oak Podcast, where even the artist could be. Nigga, what are you doing? What the hell is happening? AJ we the artist could be fans. AJ the Menace.
Shane and Petty.
Cherry TNT.
We're back.
I dropped my vape.
I thought it was just like molestation.
Crackheads over that vape, yo.
I thought it was just molestation.
That's not true. It's been over here for like 2-3 weeks.
No, it has been over here for 2 weeks. But I figured you would just get.
And this is literally Dylan gave me this one.
There was a run in bet if you were gonna buy a new one or not.
Like,
yeah. I was like, she's just gonna buy a new one.
No, I honestly stopped doing it. Like Dylan just gave me this, so I just like.
Oh, okay.
It was like the last little remnants of it.
Yeah.
But no, I quit vaping. I quit buying them. Let me say that. I might hit one every once in a while.
But you're not pulling up to get a new one when it runs out.
We ain't spending $40 a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is how much those little disposable ones are.
$40 a week. You have to.
It's like no. This is probably like $20. This probably lasts me like a week and a half.
But it's a lot of hits in those.
Yeah.
For real?
And then once it's done, you just throw it away.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, those ones that are already just like the disposable ones. A gang of hits.
Yeah.
400 puffs.
God damn.
Mine's
Damn,
like 2,000.
Yeah.
Shit.
But okay.
So when somebody finishes that in like 2 days, you like, man, you got a problem.
Literally, that's what I be telling bro. Dylan's he be like, it's like 3 days, and I'm like, what the fuck?
It's like defeating
You
the purpose
every
and
3
shit.
days, like you have a
that's
problem.
No, that's because but the vape people, it's different with the vape people. The fact that you can do it inside and outside, it doesn't affect any smell inside your home.
Yeah.
They will do it all
the
day,
time.
literally literally all day.
So it's almost like defeating the purpose.
Yeah, because a lot of people will transition from cigarettes to vaping.
Yeah.
But you do it way more.
You might smoke 10 cigarettes a day, or even if you might smoke 10 cigarettes a day. Say half a pack, or maybe even a full pack. I feel like 12 to 14 hours of straight vaping is probably like 2 to 3 packs, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially
of smoke, because even if you're smoking a pack a day, there's a decent amount of time you have to get up and move out your spot, unless you smoke in the crib. That's different.
It's more of an activity.
It's more of an activity. If you're the person that smokes in your house, then you might be equal.
Yeah.
But most people, I'd say even most smokers, they go outside.
Yeah.
It's truly. So shout out to all my cigarette smokers, because y'all know I love you. But it's the people who smoke cigarettes, and now you're dealing with a different level of nigga.
It's different, bro.
These people are different.
Inside?
When you smoke cigarettes in your home, you're different.
When
you're different.
I was definitely different. And when I smoke cigarettes, nigga, what? You gotta think. When I started smoking cigarettes, I was living at home, so I had to smoke outside. When I got my own shit, what? Huh. I'm not going nowhere.
But
now I don't smoke them, but like my brother come or like my friends come, like my brother he'll smoke a cigarette in the house sometimes, but usually he'll like most people like automatically go outside.
But how much did you smoke in the house? To the point of your walls turning yellow though? Like did it get to that point?
It's inevitable.
Damn, that happens.
It's inevitable.
That happens.
That's why
it's definitely discolored for sure, but I also
inevitable.
smoke weed too.
It's inevitable.
You gotta think. So like my wall, I definitely can tell that my walls are darker. And I've been in my apartment for like 8 years.
I've been in some homes though where I've gone in, they smoke so much cigarettes inside that and it's like not just the one person, it's the whole family smoking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I've gone in and I've come out within 30 minutes, I smell like I've been smoking.
Well, when you smoke,
I smell that I've been smoking.
When you smoke cigarettes inside your house, doesn't matter how much detergent you use, your clothes have a low-level cigarette base all the time, bro. Cigarette smoke gets in your walls. It discolors it. It turns it yellow. It's crazy, bro.
So if it's doing that to the walls, what is it doing to your?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, for sure. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, even if I'm talking to a chick or whatever, or even if I'm talking to a chick, or even if I just met a dude, bro, and it's like we just kicking it at somebody's house, and they either have a decent house or a piece of shit house. When you smoke cigarettes in the house, bro, it to put you on a certain level of nigga, like savage, that is just like, you're like, oh, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a certain level of, this person don't give a fuck.
Because at least smoking outside, there's a level of courtesy.
It's a level of courtesy for your own shit.
Yeah.
Nah, smoking in the house, it's customary for when winter hits. Smokers, we tone down how many, because ain't nobody trying to stand outside in 14 degrees and smoke a cigarette. It's not you're not that committed to it. You're supposed to ebb and flow with the seasons type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, when you're inside the house, that means I'm dying about this pack. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit. Oh yeah, but all right, this ain't for all of our viewers. If y'all ain't into Rings of Power or just fantasy TV shows like this, right?
You may never know though.
You might never know, and I'm sure we got people that
listen to it. A lot of black folks, a lot of people.
Everybody been watching that shit. I've been seeing hella people.
Rings of
the
Power,
ratings are pretty up. So
Rings of Power, that's cap. That's cap. The Rings of Power on Amazon Prime is by far one of the worst shows I've ever seen in my entire life. And when I say it's bad,
that deep for you?
It's terrible, bro. It is absolute.
Man, it's definitely not as good as I thought it was. But
it is absolute dog shit. This is the thing. We're 6 episodes in, right?
Yeah.
This is the most expensive. Let's just put some of the markers out. This is the most expensive show ever shot in history. Yeah. In history, they spent $1 billion on production. It's like $30 million an episode.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, I think it's the most expensive show ever made.
It is the most expensive shot show in history.
Yeah.
It sounds like it was all spent on makeup.
Really?
Because even that's trash, though. That's the issue. Everything is
the wigs
trash,
were terrible.
Bro.
The wigs
Everything
were terrible.
is trash.
That annoys the shit out of me when something is expensive.
The fight choreography.
Now that is what I was.
The acting trash.
That's where I went bad.
The costumes trash.
Characterization.
That's where I went bad.
Characterization
trash.
Character development. There is none.
Oh shit.
There is none. Oh. 4 episodes in, I still don't know these niggas. I don't know who the fuck are these people
or who to care about.
Why are we supposed to care about this person?
They're trying to develop what's his name, Isildur. They're trying to develop him.
Trash.
But he's not. It's not good.
And even if they were trying to develop him, they still haven't even fully committed to his storyline.
That's what I'm saying. They haven't. So that's where.
We don't even meet this nigga for 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Then when we get him, we like this pussy ass nigga. Then they got a black elf. See, this is what they're trying to do. So I found new radio shows on our podcast. On YouTube. Shout out to Nerdrotic.
I heard of them. I heard of him.
Yeah, Nerdrotic does a show every week. A podcast, and then he does like he'll have like a 2-hour podcast or whatever, and then like a quick, this is a sum up summary of what I just ranted about. Been chopping these niggas up, bruh. They've been chopping them up. I follow like 3 podcasts. I watch the show every week now to watch how bad and how funny these other YouTubers are gonna portray the episode being so bad.
Okay.
That's how deep this shit is.
Is Nerdrotic a white guy with a beard?
A white guy with a beard, and he's in a room with a bunch of...
Yeah, I don't watch too much of his stuff just because he's a little too anti-woke rhetoric.
He just not fuck with that woke shit.
No. He feels everything is an agenda.
No. He's part of that whole like...
And mind you, I'm only coming into him on this show. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen his other takes on maybe stuff that I do like. But I'm only coming into, but I'm with him on this right now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But
and a lot of people are too.
Yeah, and it's funny because first of all, Ben Shapiro's doing reviews every week. What the fuck is that about?
Oh yeah.
Every time I search, reaction, whatever.
He does movie reviews too.
Ben Shapiro, I'm like, why the fuck am I watching Ben Shapiro talk about Lord? I'm like, what?
It's because he used to be an aspiring screenwriter before he went into being a pundit. I saw a video that was about him, and they say that he was a failed screenwriter. So he just went into this right-wing kind of thing because he started to find momentum.
Doing political debates.
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
but
that,
he still loves movies and stuff like that. Yeah.
Got you.
But
yeah, because every week when I'm like searching the review or the reaction, his video was
he
12 hours,
reviewed the Batman.
12 hours ago. And I'm like, what the fuck is Ben Shapiro doing here? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
he on it too.
Yeah, and he's on it, bro. Like, we're talking, he's on top of these drops. You know what I'm saying? So it's every time I see his name, I'm like, why the fuck are you here?
It was surprising. Right, he reviewed the Batman. He reviewed like a lot of things, like movies now.
Full 15-minute videos of him going through the whole thing. Bro. Okay, bro. So I love Lord of the Rings so much. I said, you know what? I'm gonna give it my all, because you know when you love something so much, a TV show or a series, that even if it's like bad, you gonna watch that shit.
Yeah. You go.
I don't care what. I don't care if I don't like that Batman movie. Oh, best believe I'm within that first week of seeing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Period. There's just certain things I'm gonna see. You gonna get this money, you know, regardless whether I liked it or not.
Yeah.
So that's how every week of Lord of the Rings has been. But I've turned it into a game after episode 4. Now I view it as a comedy, and I go into it as a comedy, and I'm having a watch.
It's a satire of Lord of the Rings.
I'm having a much more enjoyable experience.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's how bad it is.
It's a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Bro, it's so confusing. They won't tell you who half the characters are. The Hardfoots are trash, and they hate their people.
I don't like those people.
They hate their people.
I don't like those people.
The Hardfoots are hobbits.
Yeah,
But their storyline is weak as fuck. They're always down to abandon.
So who's the main? Is it about elves? Is it mainly the elves?
It's about her.
This is the
main
problem.
one.
I knew it was gonna be trash. That's why I didn't watch it.
Trash.
Because I knew.
But
it's amazing to watch how bad it is.
But I also don't feel like it's as crazy as he makes it sound. Like it's bad, but it ain't this deep to me personally. Because here's why I'm trying to give it a little bit of grace.
It's one of the worst shows in the world.
Here's why. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That sounds like that's crazy. No, I've seen some bad shit out there. That's
and that's up there.
That's not up there. It's not up there.
And you know what makes it worse?
It's not up there.
It's not so bad that it's good. It's so bad that it's bad.
It's It's bad because it's a treasured franchise. That's why it's this bad. Because it's a treasured franchise. That's why it's. But there's bad shit out there, bro. Like when we really think about it, there's really bad shit out there.
Like in terms of shows?
Yeah, there's really, really bad shows.
I mean, I know there's bad movies out there too.
We can 2,000% shoot something better than that.
Yes, I believe that.
With our skills. Your choreography fight skills with Sharon back in the day are 10 times better than the ones that we have in this show.
Well, the fighting is not great. The fight's not great.
Fighting is terrible.
It's not great. It's not great. It's
terrible. To drop $33 million an episode?
No, when you look at all the bigger picture of what you're painting, the bigger picture, yes, it all makes sense. I'm just saying,
so
if we're just on a base level,
the CGI.
Wait, let me give it the grace I wanted to give it. Hold on.
Yeah, he probably
let me give it the grace I wanted to give it. The grace I wanted to give it is that you were saying that they not showing you anything about the characters. It's been 6 episodes, blah, blah, blah. Okay, granted.
There's no emotional connection to none of the characters.
There's no emotional connection. That's true.
Zero. No character development.
That's a better way to say that.
Yeah, there's no character development.
That's a better way to say that. What I was gonna say, giving it grace was, I mean, even in the first season of Lord of the Rings, or not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, the first season, the second season, like it took a while to build into these characters where I even knew who the fuck who was.
Like a slow burn.
Like it was a slow burn for me, even on for me. Game of Thrones got popping immediately though. Yeah. But some of the characters though, I still didn't know what the fuck was going on with them for a while because it was so many characters. So that just took a little time. But that's the grace I wanted to give it. Yeah. However, to say that there's no connection with them, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
There's none.
There's no connection. I don't have a connection with any of them.
There's none. There's no connection. I Everybody could die and they can put a whole new cast in on it.
I mean, that is a crucial thing.
Yeah, that's
it's crazy. I don't give a fuck about none of these characters.
I agree with that.
The elves, and this is what Amazon was trying to do. So it is funny that you say that they're on like that woke train, but Amazon did try to fill it with diversity.
So I agree on this thing. Like when he's talking about the woke thing, I'm like, yeah, this Lord of the Rings is
for sure.
Because the elves
they try to fill it with diversity so that if you said it was bad, it was you're racist. That's pretty much how they try to do it.
Yeah. Honestly, some of the black people don't sound like they from that time either. They don't. They
sound like they're from today or something.
The Harfoot dude. Sometimes he be going like when he talks. The black Harfoot dude. You know what I'm talking about, AJ?
Oh yeah.
sometimes when he talks, he don't sound like he from that time. Like he sometimes be like going.
Because we weren't over there during that time.
Yeah, like when he talk,
we was not over there.
Yeah, I'd be like.
That's why I was like, this is so unrealistic.
You trying to sell it?
Niggas was not in Middle Earth.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
you trying to sell it, my nigga, but he's not selling it that great. You know?
Oh yeah, so this is another thing too.
Yeah, like I don't like him either.
For Amazon, anybody who's whatever, if you try to make it seem like we hate it off of racism, you can't even use that with me. I'm a black man. The black elf is weak as fuck.
Yeah.
This nigga's lame as shit. He pussy as a motherfucker. I don't give a fuck.
Nigga stinks.
I don't care how much diversity is. This shit sucks, bro.
He's not nice.
Speaking from a black man, this shit is terrible. It does not bother me that but now it does bother me. Why are there black people in this show?
Yeah.
Now it bothers me.
I said that at the beginning before it came out, though.
I did too.
I said that before it came out.
Look, the last episode was so bad. And I be forgetting the show's supposed to be diverse. Mind you, this little town at the end, I ain't see a nigga in this town once. Right. Last episode, they fall back to this keep, which is a wooden house.
Yeah.
They do this pan around. It's this hood nigga just standing in the middle of the screen. I said, where did this nigga come from? I said, bro, where did this nigga come from,
What
bro?
the fuck?
I'm gonna show y'all that shit. This nigga popped up out of nowhere. I said, I ain't see you the whole time, man. Look like they just picked him up off the fucking corner, bro.
Oh, shit.
And put the costume and shit on him and made him a townsperson. Bro, it's
It was just
crazy,
an extra?
bro. As an extra, bro.
Just put some ears on him and that's
But
it.
they just, mind you, there ain't no black people in this town, bro.
Yeah.
But when they're in times of need, they pan the audience. It's literally just a nigga like this.
Yeah.
I said, Lord Jesus, this shit sucks.
See, I
It sucks, bro.
hate virtue signaling, you know?
Yes,
and when
bro.
people say woke and shit, that's what they mean. But I can tell the difference between virtue signaling and actual, like, genuine representation, you know?
This
Because
shit
sometimes
was
it's
bad,
genuine,
bro.
you know?
Yeah.
But in this case, I can tell that it was
not
for,
genuine.
it's virtue signaling. Like,
Yeah.
See, we're including everybody, you know?
Yeah, bro.
And
Whoever,
it's not working.
shame on you. Whoever, shame on you.
I have to show my teacher this because 2 semesters ago we were talking about this, and I was like, bro, I'm not looking forward to this show.
It is terrible.
And I was like, I don't think it's gonna be good. I was like, Amazon Prime, like they have some good shows, but I was like, but they definitely have.
It's rare.
I haven't
It's
really caught
rare.
on to the whole
It's
Amazon.
rare.
I know some people
It's
love a couple
rare.
shows on there,
Like
but
The Boys is pretty good.
The
Oh, The
Boys,
Boys, yeah.
They got a couple
Invincible,
good
Hannah
shows.
was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got
You know what
a
I'm saying?
I think I
It's
did
a
see
few.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I told her, I was like, I just don't like the fact they're black elves. Like, clearly the elves were racist.
I was
Like,
talking
we
to
knew
one of
that.
our
And on
homies
top of
about
that,
it.
he was
We knew
pussy.
that.
He's pussy.
Yeah, he's not
We
really
knew
good.
that.
He's
And
a
now they're black
punk.
elves.
Yeah.
And then off the air, remember I told you, like,
smell something
the,
you like
the black
that, baby?
elf.
You like
you
that
probably seen
smell?
them.
Right.
What is that?
Yeah, remember the black elf or whatever? Like, I was just
got the
telling
line
AJ,
up,
I was
yeah.
like, his haircut, the way his haircut is, I was like, so there's a black barber?
They back there lining shit up.
Like
Lining shit
that
up.
fade is so good. I'm
They
like,
back there lining shit up with the fucking hip hop.
there's a black
with the
barber
red caviar
in
on
Middle
the
Earth.
background.
Who's the black barber in Middle Earth?
Facts.
Bro, this nigga had a Philly beard, nigga.
Yeah.
I gotta show y'all this shit.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
pair. I said, Lord Jesus.
Like, that's a contemporary.
What is this?
Philly beard?
Bro, I swear to God, bro.
The Philly beard is
I
so
swear-
specific
I
because I know
swear-
exactly what you're talking
I swear
about.
to God,
That's
bro.
hilarious. He
It's
got
like
the-
that shit that
That
poke out
shit
mad
was
He got
hard.
There's a lot of
He
things
got
that
the
they're
freeway.
overlooking.
Yes,
He got the freeway.
yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of things like that they probably just overlooked. Like, he wouldn't have a haircut like that in fucking Middle Earth.
And then
Yeah.
overall
No,
logic,
facts.
they make all the characters dumb as a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
They make them stupid as hell.
Yeah, like the sun is annoying to me,
These
too.
niggas left a castle to go fight in a wooden town with 3 buildings. What?
Yeah.
Bruh.
Why would you not invite him to the castle?
The orcs are fucking walking. They don't seem scary. Like, they scary, but they not scary.
scary, yeah.
They're walking with torches and shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this?
Is
like,
it CGI on the orcs or is it actual
Probably
makeup
it's-
and all that
I think
stuff?
it's a mix
makeup.
of both.
It's
Because that's what I was going to say.
Probably a mix
Maybe
of
that's
both.
somewhere the money went to.
Yeah, it's
and
makeup
all
and
that.
shit. But it's
Yeah.
shout out to whoever got paid for that show because I feel like the goal
Hit
of
a
that
lick.
show
Hit a
was
lick, huh?
more. They hit a lick.
Hit a
Whoever
lick.
they were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I was just an opinion guy, I don't know what my position would be. Just like executive, whatever, or just
yeah.
assistant something. Yeah, my fee's $200,000.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
clearly y'all trying to hit this goal of the most expensive show. Hey, give me $200,000 for the next 3 months. That's
Yeah.
fine with me.
Yeah.
Because whoever got paid, everybody got overpaid. Everybody. If you
yeah.
spent the most on this, everybody got overpaid, bruh. Period.
Yeah.
It is fucking terrible.
So it seems like it was probably just made not even out of love or somebody had a passion to tell a story. It seemed like it was just
this is straight up made because we're gonna make the most expensive show.
We have this IP. We have the Lord of the Rings IP. Let's make something out of it.
Yeah, it just feels like something that was watered down based on current society times.
Yeah.
You know,
don't forget to
they need to stop.
Honestly,
they need to stop with the reboots.
Yeah.
Like it's getting out of hand, and it's just like where are y'all creative juices?
I mean, technically, House of Dragons is a
but that's way better though.
That's a book going against it.
That's way better though.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
It's crazy.
So what's going on House of Dragons that you could even compare to that and say this is what they're
everything
doing
in House
better?
of Dragons is better. But I'm gonna tell you what's really like niggas be sleeping on this show. C.
I still haven't seen it. You talk about it all the time.
C is going stupid right now.
C
oh
on
my
Apple
God,
TV?
C drops every Friday too.
Yeah.
C S-E-E.
Like see with your eyes.
See with your eyes, and it's like a little.
Oh, is that the?
It's with Jason Momoa.
Aquaman's in there. Yep, he's the main character.
Oh,
and
you showed me an
what's
episode.
that about?
Yeah, so pretty much like best way to sum it up is if like imagine if a virus hit like COVID-19 and it killed everybody, but the only people it didn't kill were blind people. So at this point, so at this point, skip forward 200-300 years, sighted vision we're looked at as like the old us, and now we've been living in 200 years of this world of darkness because everybody's blind. But if there's like speculations on somebody like. Sight is viewed as witchcraft.
Shit.
So that's how it is. Imagine literally just push forward 200 years.
Yeah.
Everybody, the
And
only
blindness
I'm born
is
and I just
normalized.
so happen to see.
it's just, and that's just the way of life, period. There's nothing crazy about that.
Yeah.
But in season 1, he has twins that both are bringing sight back to the world. But there's also things like witch finders, like people who constantly go around killing people with accusations that they can see. Like, it's a real thing. So it's like they built out this world, and now we're on season 3 in the final season.
Season 3 already?
Yeah,
Oh,
and this is
shit.
the final season, and it's dropping every Friday right now.
Yeah.
But so this is
Why
the final
doesn't anybody
season.
talk about that shit?
Bro, it's lit, bro. It's
No, I mean,
and that's the thing, bro. Because
I never
Apple
hear
TV,
anybody talking
Apple
about it.
TV originals really ain't like.
They don't
you know what I'm
hit
saying?
that
Like,
one.
what, like what Apple TV original can you really just like jump to? And even C, when I tell people, I'm like, "Have you seen C?" They're like, "See what?
See what?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's almost a hard road to even.
The other
pick.
one that I hear or see them advertised all the time is that Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso goes
Ted
crazy
Lasso,
too. I heard Ted Lasso has like that. Ted
Kind
Lasso
of
from what
cubicle
I've
show
seen.
as well. Some cubicle show. I can't remember. What it
and
was. Servants.
exactly. Yeah.
Servants.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where y'all be seeing this stuff at. I don't see any of it.
Oh, Apple TV.
Also on Apple TV though.
Yeah.
This is on
I
Apple
don't have
TV.
that.
But yes, C is going crazy, and honestly, it's mainly because Jason Momoa and like the children with the sight. They're acting. I mean, Jason Momoa is acting it straight. Like he's not the best.
He's not.
You
He's
know
not
what I'm saying?
right,
He's not
right.
pushing no more. He's not pushing
Women just
no
like the way he look,
emotionally
yeah.
breaking.
He's like
story.
Arnold. He's like Arnold. He's like
Yeah,
Arnold
you
wasn't
know what I'm
the
saying. But when it's
strongest
time
guy.
for that action, nigga,
that's
get
cute.
busy. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's gonna get busy in time of action.
Some actors
and that's
can-
what I
can-
appreciate for him.
Yes.
He gonna get us to the action
Yeah.
scenes. You know?
Yeah,
and,
some-
I'm also like that.
Oh.
That dumb. Like when it comes to action movies, that's where I become like the dumb jock in me comes out. Like that's when it's like I just love action shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it depends on the
Like,
movie. Yeah,
it depends on
Yeah,
what
I'll
it
take a
is,
little
like-
bit of subpar action.
John Wick. Yeah,
But,
I'm just like.
but they
just give me
also
that.
had like strong leads around them. The villain, phenomenal.
Oh really?
This bitch is terrifying. You don't never know. You don't never know what she's about to do, bro. She's scary as hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? We at season 3. There's been two episodes.
terrified.
There's been 2 episodes that have ended, and I'm like, "Well, this bitch is off the chain.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta kill this bitch. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, if you don't kill her, she is a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, she like just trying to silence her, whatever. None of that's gonna work. She has to be off this earth to not deal with her no more.
Yeah.
But the villain is so good. And she's crazy, but she's selling that shit, dog.
Believable.
Oh my God. She's so sick, bro. When she prays, she masturbates.
What?
That's her praying.
Oh shit.
So, and mind you, this is all
sure
everybody.
Oh, it's
yeah.
sex magic.
I was about to say there's
She's
some people out there who
manifesting.
probably.
Yeah, but
I was gonna say some people probably identify
But
with that.
like, I
It's
mean, you get that. Her introduction in like season 1 is like, Lord, oh Lord, and you're like, and then the camera's panning out. That's a girl down there eating that pussy out.
Oh.
You're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, this is what this.
Yeah,
this
this
is
is
our
what-
bitch right here. Well then, okay. She not playing no, bro. She's terrifying, bro.
Are we
Every
sure
ti-
this show is about anything outside of that?
No, it's deeper than that,
playing,
bro.
I'm
It's
playing.
deeper than that.
I'm playing.
She thinks that she's gonna birth back like sight, and she's like fully invested in this.
You showed me some clips, though.
prophecy.
You showed me some clips.
Yeah,
too.
you showed me clips.
Yeah,
too.
it looks pretty
but
good.
it seems like Apple TV just must be just doing a terrible job advertising the show.
I would say
have never
that.
seen an
I
ad
would
for
say
this
that.
show.
I would say that 100%.
At 3 seasons already, you should have been advertising either season 1 or at least by season 2. Just like
Right, it should have been heavy. Yeah,
so
the
maybe
marketing
the
dollars
advertising,
behind
they're just
that.
doing a bad
the
job, I
marketing
guess.
dollars behind it for sure are not.
I think
there.
everyone's marketing is kind of like being piss poor right now. Like
Netflix,
Black Panther
yeah.
is about to come out. I haven't seen shit.
That is true.
Facts.
Yeah.
Wait, when is it
Just
coming
a
out? Is
trailer.
it that,
like
is it-
soon.
Is it
like
that
this.
close?
Really?
It's like November or something.
No,
What?
that shit
Wait,
come out like
oh,
this week.
No.
That shit
Isn't
come
it
out like
year?
next week.
No.
You
Is it next
lying.
year?
No, that
It
movie's
gotta be
coming out
next
like
year.
soon.
Yeah, it might be
No,
next year.
bruh.
It might be
Look
next
it
year,
up,
actually.
I'm telling
Ain't
you,
no
I
way.
swear I seen somebody say that shit coming out soon.
Maybe I'm thinking.
Forever 2022 film. It does say that.
Yeah.
November 10th?
That's what I'm
This year?
saying.
What the hell?
Yeah.
2022,
Yeah.
November.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit is about to come out next month.
That's
I've
a-
not seen
that's
shit.
A month, that's a month. And
Bro,
that's,
they had
that's next month.
17 trailers for the first one. 17 different fucking trailers.
Holy shit!
Even if you didn't want to watch Black Panther, you knew that.
You
bitch
knew it was coming out.
I didn't even know this is coming up, and it's literally coming.
I
in
was
like
thinking it
3
was
weeks.
next
Yeah,
year.
yeah. Well,
Literally.
November 11th is the day, but I'm sure they did. The 10th is the Thursday showing or whatever.
Exactly.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, the
Did y'all
midnight
know
show.
Jennifer Hudson has her own fucking show?
No.
This shit is fucking amazing.
Really? She's a show.
Wait. I think I might have heard it. What's the name
Yes,
of the show?
the Jennifer Hudson show.
Well, nobody heard of it.
Yeah, plain and
Seen it on
simple.
TikTok.
What?
Followed it on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, this is a good show.
Wait, a talk show? Like what is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Why are
Okay.
y'all not
talk
marketing
show.
this? Yes. The clip I
Damn.
seen, it was an old black lady. She was just like, I came here. She's like, I love you. I've been
Or
watching
you
you
think
forever.
our feeds are just being filled with all sorts of bullshit?
I don't know what it is.
No, that's
I have
crazy.
not seen anything.
I don't know what
bro.
that is.
Nothing about
Well,
her show.
no, I think the marketing dollar in general has gone down because even when I
Yeah.
watched something with Kyle, the rapper, he was saying like when he did sign to like a label, he was like even when you sign to a label, they're not going to give you 10 million for marketing no more. They're going to tell you they're going to get a bunch of nerds in a room or a bunch of people in a room and be like, ooh, make this trendy TikTok, or just they're gonna tell
Do
you
this
just
social
make
media
TikTok.
campaign.
A lot
Yeah.
of musicians
So-
been complaining about this. Halsey, like a lot of pop singers are just saying like they were making ironic TikToks saying like my management is
I saw those. Yeah,
it's forcing me to make this TikTok video because that's how we advertise now is like we have to do it ourselves. And,
right. Yeah, essentially. Yeah. So I think the marketing value, the marketing dollar all around, they're just not cutting the budget for it like they used to.
And I think with like
But it's
streaming
affecting
services
shit because then we're probably getting show cancels.
True.
Like Jennifer Hudson, I literally didn't even know she had a
Yeah.
show.
Literally.
Yeah.
But it might get canceled after the first season because there's not enough
not
money.
getting the
There's not enough
push.
viewership.
It's not getting the industry. Now, does that say that there's a lot more value in an industry push than we actually gave it? Like now that everybody wants to go independent with certain things?
Yeah. I
Does that,
think
does that kind of point out like
for
how
sure.
much value there was to having an industry push
For
and
sure.
a big
Yeah.
backing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's still, that's definitely still.
the cutting corners and shit. And,
Yeah.
Well, I
it's
see what you're
cheaper, I'm
saying,
sure.
but yeah, it's definitely because we're coming in a 10 to 15 year run of well, I wouldn't say 10 to 15 year. I say we're coming into 10-year run of like educate in terms of music industry at least,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just ownership in general. A 10-year like push for ownership and entrepreneurship,
Yep.
even in creatives
Yep.
spaces. Like we're coming in that 10-year push, but it might have pushed it so much that the labels that would have spent 90% of their budget or 80% of their budget, because those were the realistic numbers anyway, whatever budget you had, 80% of it went to marketing and promotion. They're like, well, shit, we ain't about to give you all that. We're just going to put 20% or 50%
create a
down.
TikTok,
Yeah.
and do
And
this.
create a TikTok and call it a day. So yeah, I think we did kind of like undervalue a lot, like
Yeah.
the major push from a corporation.
Yeah, like the rollout is no longer the same anymore for anything.
And how do you
Yeah.
how do you convince somebody to? They're not going to open those budgets back up.
No, it's
Hell
true. Because
no.
I mean, when you think about it,
Why
like,
would I do that? I'm
heard
saving
that-
myself another 20% or 30% or something. You know, what
I heard that conversation a couple times recently, and when I said it again just now, it made me think about it. Like, it is true. Like, a lot of artists that we've known that had a big push behind them, and it was everywhere. Like, when they went independent, it's like we championed them, but then like they died out a little bit. Like one of our favorites. I know one of your favorites, Big Sean. Like
Yeah.
without that big push, without
What
that
happened?
behind him, like he's not really.
He was really it.
They was really
Well,
putting him
really?
out there. Even there was a time
Yeah.
he was. There was a time where he was moving when he had his
The
people.
Big Sean thing was
I thought
always
he was
kind
going to
of
surpass Drake at one point.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. He
Like,
started.
I
he
Well,
had
the
a-
really
thing with Big
I had a
Sean
moment.
that was kind of it was kind of strange is like he was signed to good music for so long.
Kanye fucked a lot of people. He fucked him.
Yeah, he was
Tiana
signed to good
Taylor.
music
That's why
for so
Tiana Taylor,
long.
her last tour, that's why she stopped. She was like,
stopped.
until I get out this contract, I'm not making no more music.
Yeah, after
I'm
that
not doing no tour.
project,
She was like, this is it.
A 7-track project. She was like, I'm over.
Yeah, so anybody under good music.
No, even
like,
she dropped another one after Keep That Same Energy.
Oh yeah, she did.
The one with Bear With Me up there.
The one with Wake Up Love.
I
Yeah, that was a beautiful album.
That project was great.
That was a beautiful album.
That intro had me chills.
What?
Chills,
Literally.
I was like, yo, this is crazy.
You know she did that twice?
Nah.
She did that. She did it with her second baby.
They did the doula again and everything.
I don't know. I know she had a baby at home.
Well, they didn't have the doula.
No, the first one she just had a baby in the shower.
She just had a baby with shower, like with Iman there.
Yeah, like he delivered a baby type.
And then
shit.
you heard the ambulance call with him, like the cord is wrapped around my baby.
Oh
What do
yeah,
I do?
yeah.
I was like,
it was
this
real
shit.
shit.
And then she was like, "Do you have some headphones? Take some headphones and
tie them up, tie the umbilical cord, all of that."
I
Yeah.
was like, yo, this is
they just
crazy.
celebrated 6 or 7 years together, I think.
Yeah, that's a good
They
relationship.
had a really
to watch.
nice. It was a really
They have
beautiful.
a TV show too, don't they?
They did.
Well,
they
Iman
had one.
He has a podcast now. I know that.
Thank God, thank
Yeah,
God.
he
Because
needed
I was
that.
tired of him
Yeah.
giving that. I was tired of him giving them views away to all these.
Yeah. He's like, he's
publications.
good.
Even though I would love to have like an
Yeah.
Iman, but I just noticed at one point, and I never followed his basketball career. I just noticed at one point, I said, "Why do I enjoy listening to this nigga?"
He's so
every-
fucking cool.
He's
Yeah,
cool
yeah, he's
as
cool.
shit.
He's
He's
cool.
funny.
Yeah,
like
he's cool. He's cool.
I'm clicking an Iman Shumpert interview, no matter what platform he's on,
Yeah.
because he gonna tell
Breakfast Club.
stories funny. He gonna and then if the editor like cuts it together, especially if it's a basketball story. I love when they edit his basketball stories to the actual clip that he's talking about.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those go to stupidest. You know what I'm saying? Like
facts.
Did
But
you see
yeah.
his music video for that? It was an ode to D'Angelo's "How Does It Feel."
Yes.
I saw that.
Like,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
he was
yeah.
he was basically doing the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, I saw
was
that,
like,
yeah.
oh, that was a cool thing.
He got some bars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
he's
that.
not trash.
He's not trash.
at
He
all.
got some. He
No.
makes okay
trash.
music. Like
I just saw him freestyle with Boogie. When
Yeah.
Boogie was on his freestyle run at Sway in the Morning,
Yeah.
he was
straight.
freestyling. They was going back and forth.
Damn.
I don't know what happened to their show. They only had a few episodes, honestly, of their show. It was probably like maybe 4 episodes.
Yeah, it
it
wasn't
really
a lot.
didn't last long. I don't know. Maybe they were going through things or whatever. But
Maybe you're just like, you know what? I don't want y'all in here.
yeah, I think that's really what it was. I think that's really what it
'Cause
was.
They seem like the type.
But
Like,
Tiana Taylor's fucking nice.
Yeah,
Like,
and it was like, we're not hurting for no bread, so
Right.
we really don't need you in our space because you're kind of bothering us now. You know what I'm saying?
she just restored one of his favorite cars for him.
real?
And he had been talking about it for like 7 years. And I think he had only mentioned it like once or twice. And he never thought that she would remember.
Yeah.
And he
Right.
restored like her favorite car and gifted it to him for like their anniversary.
That's one relationship I hope they don't do. It's like Will and Jada.
Yeah.
Nah, they would never. They would never. Iman
how I
ain't going
feel
for
too.
that.
Because they some freaks. I know
Yeah,
they
Iman ain't going for
definitely
that.
be having threesomes and shit like
they
that.
Yeah, but Iman ain't going for
But
that.
Yeah, he
Them
better
bitches-
not.
them bitches is getting the fuck up out the house.
Literally, that's what she
yeah.
said
Oh,
in
yeah.
every.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
like,
Outta
once we're
here.
done, you
Facts.
out. You
We're
got to go.
Me and my girl about to dog you out, my nigga, and you out of here.
outta
That's
here.
literally what it is.
Literally.
That's what
Yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah.
Look, don't
Yeah,
call
bruh.
us. You don't
That's
need
the
our
only way
number.
I'm trying to have threesomes. I done tried several different styles of threesomes. Where the best threesome is when you and girl like, we about to go crazy on this hoe. Like,
Yeah.
you want to go crazy.
Like tag team.
All right, baby, it's time for you to go.
Get up outta
It
here,
was-
yeah.
We'll hit you up soon. You know,
Yeah.
those are the best
Yeah.
ones.
No, but going back to the advertising and all that shit, I think one thing too is a lot of record companies, they've sort of studied social media and how people react to it and shit.
Yeah.
So they're just like, people today, they like things to feel personalized. They like to feel like you have a strong connection with that artist,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like a personal relationship almost.
Yeah, true,
So that's
true.
why they're pushing artists to
do the
do
TikTok
the social
style.
media and all that stuff. No, you have to not just be, you have to like.
You have to sell yourself with it now too. You
Yeah,
can't just
right.
sell the product.
The days
Yeah,
of
it's not just
being
the
a
music
Beyonce
anymore.
are over, where you
Right,
can just be
right.
like this mysterious figure that drops shit every
There's
once in a while.
a cycle with everything. I feel like that'll come
Yeah.
back.
Well, no,
Maybe,
there's still artists
maybe.
that are holding on to that. Like,
Yeah.
but they're from our generation.
True, but like Lil Uzi Vert has held on to his mystique.
Oh, really?
Frank has held on to his mystique.
But that's still early.
Playboy
that's
Cardi has held on to his
2010s.
mystique.
I mean, like after 2015, like I want to see like artists. Are they going to be doing that, or are they just going to be used to sort of just putting everything out there? You know, like
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean,
you know,
they're pretty new
2015, 16,
generation.
the
or whatever.
end of the 2010s. You know, that's when it really started popping
Right.
off of artists having to be out there, be their friend. You know, put out
right.
content all the time. So, but all these artists we're talking about, like before 2015. You know, like
Yeah,
Frank Ocean and all that shit.
yeah. That's true.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see like artists. I mean, like they don't like it. A lot of like Halsey and all that shit. Like they were saying, like they don't really like it, but they have to do it because
that's why Doja Cat doing all that crazy ass shit.
Oh my God, yo! Did you hear her?
She's
tired
open about it.
She is tired of these people.
Yeah, wait, she's tired of
Doja Cat's losing her mind again.
Wait,
no, not really.
Did you hear her singing a cappella on her live?
No.
When she was singing,
she sang like 4 songs, yo.
She was singing something. She was singing.
I listened to it.
Something about throwing some ass, but she was singing it in like a classical tune.
Really?
Like it was sending me through the
honestly,
fucking room.
Honestly, bro, Doja Cat's interesting to watch because I think everybody thinks it's cute and funny, but I feel like it's more entertaining to watch her downfall. It's like she is mentally spiraling out of control, and I feel like it's been so obvious.
I think the first time I noticed it was when that didn't put us in a minute say so. They wore that song out, and it was like one of her performances. Like she literally kept a straight face the whole time and was doing all the dances.
She just doesn't look. She's a normal girl. Like I mean,
later, and then when she got on
she
live,
doesn't
she was like,
I mean, not normal.
She's
eccentric, but I mean, like in terms of
on
like
brand for her. I feel like it's very
she
on
don't
brand.
like
the shaved head, the
superstardom.
makeup, the contacts.
It's all on brand.
It's all on brand.
It's all
but
on
she's
brand.
absolutely losing her fucking mind.
She's having a meltdown.
That's
This
the
fame
shit is killing her.
This is the thing.
She don't like it.
We all understand it's on her brand, but the real ones know she's melting down. The brain is melting the fuck down. That's what's happening. And if she's on there singing acapella, it's on brand. Yeah, Doja Cat's quirky.
Like, I think
she's losing her mind over there.
I'm trying to figure out if she's trolling or not, but some of this shit sound crazy, you know?
I feel like you can tell, bro. There's certain people when they're trolling, and even with Doja Cat, I can tell when she's genuinely.
She's a troll though.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Yeah, this is troll level 101.
Yeah.
But mentally sound.
Yeah.
Bro, you start shaving your hair, your eyebrows. Oh yeah, you're melting down over there. Yeah. You're starting.
I think she just did that out of.
Circus is starting to short. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's like it's not even just craziness. It's just like when you're tired of something and you can't get out of it, you kind of just go to this point where it's just like I don't give a fuck about anything anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I just don't care. Nothing matters. You know, I'm a dancing monkey, so I might as well just do whatever the fuck I want to do. You know, and I think it's more like less losing your mind and more rebelliousness. You know, it's just like acting out for the sake of it. You know?
Like just to prove to y'all, I really don't give a fuck anyway.
To prove that. I don't care. You know,
like I never give a fuck. I came in here not giving a fuck. Watch me not give a fuck.
She and Lil Nas X are. I find their rise sort of like interesting out of like many other artists because
kind of parallel.
They too are the two
parallel as hell
because they became music superstars by accident. Like
they
weren't even just like
they weren't even
that wasn't even their
real.
intention.
Yeah.
Like she just made a stupid cow song that shit went viral and then she got this and that led her to this and then all of a sudden now boom dance do this and she's like oh shit she was this wasn't in her heart to do this so imagine what that could do when you're in a position and you can't get out of it. You know, I'm Doja Cat now. So I can't like go back to being a regular person anymore.
I think she just want to show feet in racial chat rooms, play video games,
if she's still doing
anime, and watch anime.
She want a sugar daddy to pay them bills
and do cosplay. And I think that's what she really wants to do.
And go down to the local dive bar. Get her a little dirty white boy.
You know,
go back to the house. Have fun
maybe walk down the street downtown and see some b-boys because you know she's a pop blocking.
Shit like that.
Probably like, oh, watch.
Put it on her Instagram story.
Like
hey
old
guys,
niggas.
Dude, these guys are out here pop locking.
Hey,
yeah.
And I feel like that's what she wants to do.
All this attention. See, she would be.
She need to be with Post Malone.
Yeah, she does.
I see that.
That's probably her crush. You think that has to be like a crush of her, right?
When you're talking about pop lock, it made me think about that dude. I bet you can't do this though.
He did that flip.
He did that concrete.
Oh my God! Why would you do that?
You know who was breakdancing? It was going kind of crazy. Lil Uzi Vert. Do you remember
that song? No, he be going crazy.
He was going crazy.
It was like a little back shit and everything.
See, Lil Uzi Vert maintains his mystique in the new way because he's on social media, but he rarely posts. When he does post,
it's always some new shit.
It's always some shit that have you like, what
the fuck?
Yeah,
like do that with the fire that has
like the video of the fire. Like he's
why are you standing
he's
there?
Cooking his girlfriend fire. The flame in the kitchen is this tall, and he's just like
no emotion. It
just staring at it.
It's not move.
Staring at it, and she was like, she tweets the picture, and she's like, my boyfriend is making me lunch and about to burn the house down and just unmoved. Doesn't give a fuck. Like, and then you show the after product. You're like, oh, this nigga did his thing.
He just sauteed that bitch on high. That's it. He knew. He was like, bitch, I got this. Like,
bro. I was looking at that flame like he didn't give a fuck. It's like crazy. Anybody else would have been freaking out.
Facts.
Or the other time
he didn't even step back.
He did. Or the other time when This nigga hasn't been on social media in a while. All of a sudden, he starts live streaming. He's in Central Park, New York, with cardboard on the ground breakdancing. Niggas is like, what the fuck? Where the fuck did you come from? Another iconic social media moment was when him and Young Thug traded Instagram accounts.
Yes.
That was...
And they was going shopping together and shit like that.
That was huge.
Yeah.
That was crazy. It was like, all of a sudden, you're following Young Thug, but it's Lil Uzi Vert has his account. He's in the bathroom taking selfies, just doing whatever the fuck he wants, going shopping, and Young Thug is on Uzi's account. You're like, why the fuck are these niggas doing it? But it was so crazy, everybody was fucking with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Uzi, man. Staying ahead of the marketing. But there was a thing, this was like, I had it for 2 weeks ago or whatever, but would you guys rather have $10K a month guaranteed doing nothing or $100K a month, but you work 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday? So would you rather have $10K a month guaranteed, and you don't have to do absolutely anything, or $100K a month, 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday?
Probably the 10.
And let's just say that the
That's
work...
let's
just say the work is like customer service, like Walmart. Like, where you gonna be on your feet for those 10 or 12?
You mean, nah, I'm probably taking the
I'll take
10K
the 10.
because there's so much I could do with that, I think.
Nala, what are you doing?
Man.
Did she hit the tripod?
Yeah, so
Yeah, but it looks fine is what I'm saying.
So yeah, which one? What are y'all doing? You said the 10.
I'll probably take the 10K, man. 100 sounds good. I don't know. It's rough, but maybe this is just for an indefinite period of time. This ain't like just
Yeah, this is forever.
This forever?
forever.
Yeah.
I mean, I
don't
could
know.
do so much more with the time that I get.
Yeah, because I mean,
You know, like 100K is a good amount
I
of
can
money.
take that 10 and make 100K.
But 100K a
If I don't have to
month
do
though
nothing.
is a lot of bread.
100K a month.
Is a lot of bread.
That is a lot, but working 12, I'm not a 12-hour type of person. Personally,
not
after about
either.
7 hours, I'm checking
I'll
out.
probably
I
take the
work
10K,
one
bro.
8-hour shift every other week.
Yeah, we're talking 1.2
Like-
million a year compared to 120,000 a year.
I don't know, man. 'Cause I feel the 10. I'd probably go for it just because, like, I feel like I'm pretty good with like money management, like in terms of managing my own money. I feel like I can flip
that 10.
The 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like I
and
could flip
invest
that
in
10.
something that could probably
Make it
get
go
me,
crazy.
Yeah,
Then I
yeah.
can-
Right.
And then I can spend so much time doing whatever it is I'm doing. I
If I
can
get 100K a month, I'm
that.
blowing
Split it in half.
I'm
You know,
blowing
put
that shit.
five.
With all that
You're only
time,
blowing it on weekends though, because you working 12 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
And then I can't. That's what I'm saying. I can't enjoy it.
Yeah, you only blowing it on the
Yeah,
weekends. Yeah.
Like, what
And
am I?
with
What's
the-
my
that's what I'm
vacation
saying.
time
With the
like?
10K as well, it's like I can whatever it is I decide to put my
Do I
time
get
into, I can probably
PTO? Like,
monetize that.
I have
No.
Yeah.
questions.
It's slave
Put in
labor.
a certain amount in your savings.
And then,
Put
but then
certain
also
this.
put a certain amount of my time into whatever I want to, and I can probably monetize whatever that is at some
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you could just sit dormant for a whole year and just let the whole thing stack.
You could even do that if you
and
want.
just
Yeah.
invest something
Yeah.
crazy.
But
Exactly.
knowing me, I wouldn't
Literally.
sit. Like I would just use that money. Like
Look how much
Right.
time we would have to do all the shit we do now and all sorts of stuff.
yeah. Like you could start a career like
Yeah, that's what I'm
that
saying.
shit.
10K a month. 10K a month's hefty.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah. So I would go with
I'd
that.
definitely do the 10K a month though. I'd
Yeah.
for sure do the 10K a month.
Yeah.
And then for sure.
Yeah.
And I'd put like $5,000 a month on my mortgage too.
Yeah.
Just to have that paid off within a
Hell
couple.
yeah.
You
Plus
know
with
what
the
I'm
other
saying?
one, it's like the other choice. It's like your mental health would be going down significantly. So it's
Yeah, true.
almost like at what cost? Is this the cost of your fucking weighing down on you working and shit?
Yeah. Oh, question. Actually, this is like a random question I have about that. If y'all ever thought about this, as you get older, do y'all see yourself actually stop working?
As I get old.
people, yeah.
Well, I'm
not
still
stop.
look. I'm a hypochondriac, so I'm just hoping I get old in general.
Right.
But I don't know.
I'm personally not trying to work past like 50, 55.
I don't know. I don't have a plan on it. I mean, I have
What do
no
you think you'll
idea
do with
about
all
it.
that
So.
time? Say you lived to 80.
I just don't like the fact at all that it's just like, hey, you're fucking 60 years old now. You
I
can
already
do whatever
have
I
the rest of
want.
my
Yeah,
life
but I'm
right
like
now. I
fucking
know
60
exactly
years
what
old
I'm
though. You know, like.
But see, this is my thing. I've heard so many old people say when you stop working, you die.
When you stop,
You know what I'm saying? When you
yeah.
stop
I'm never.
working, that's when you
I'm
die,
going to
you know what I'm
stop
saying?
working for people,
what I'm
but I'm
saying.
never going to stop
No, I'm
working.
not- I
So
won't stop
like
moving or
my
working.
my life goal is to get a farm and turn it into an animal sanctuary, and I want to rescue animals until the day I die.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Yes. After I'm done with my nursing.
Yeah.
After I've opened my med spa. After I have I've handed it off to my grandkids or kids or whoever the fuck else or whoever I hire. They're handing it. I'm running that on the back end.
What is it with?
Boom. My bed and breakfast / day spa is up and running. That's good.
Pull a Dwight.
All right. That's what else do I have to do? It's just residual income, and now I got my fucking farm with my horses and my cows and my goats and my dogs, cats.
Oh wow,
chickens,
you're
ducks.
into. Like,
I'm rescuing all the animals, not just farm animals, all the animals. We're gonna turn it into a sanctuary, like Villa Lobos Rescue, Pitbull Rescue. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have a whole. No, that's the name of a Pitbull Rescue in California. But yeah, I'm gonna have a whole sanctuary. I'm having an animal sanctuary, and that's what I want to do. I just want to rescue animals.
Oh,
that sounds like White's Paradise.
Yeah.
Why is it that? Yeah, but why?
Y'all keep forgetting my dad half white. It's in my blood.
But no, this is my serious.
Yeah, don't tell nobody that.
This is my serious question though.
The hatred you have to.
Why are people so into rescuing animals and not people?
Because I don't like people.
People are so desperate to foster.
Yeah, we do have a homeless problem.
And dogs and be outside throwing paint on niggas with fur coats.
Animals is cheaper to keep.
But they the last ones to go to a shelter and try to rehabilitate somebody
in a soup kitchen or something.
What the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
That
I've
shit
done that
always
before.
irritated me, bro.
I volunteered.
I don't know if this is me, and I understand I understand the whole rehabilitating pets and dogs and stuff. Like, all my dogs that I've ever had have been from the shelter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand it, but it's like, why is the love? Why are people so much more passionate about fixing animals?
Than they are
These
about
niggas
people.
are dogs, bruh. They're fucking cats. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they're not. All they're doing the most for you is your emotional support. They're not actually helping whatever change you want in the world to get done, bruh. You're not bringing a dog up while you're voting. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Personally, this is just for me.
Why are you
and my
so
own
invested?
benefit.
Why? I don't get that shit. I really don't.
If I had to guess, I think it has something to do with the fact that the way we look at animals is like, well, the way their mindset is, like, they're not really intelligent. It's just like
they can't do shit.
You couldn't help the situation that you're in, really. And I think with a lot of people, the way they look at like homelessness and shit, it's just like, well, you got yourself into that position, so it's sort of like
that's how I look at homelessness, though, for sure. Because most of the people that are homeless, look here, they want to be there. Don't try to take them away.
Yeah,
from some shit they wanna,
but animals don't want to be there.
But what about the kids that are in foster care? They don't want to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we
so
can take
they
away
help kids. And
we
shit,
can take away from like.
See, but that's the feeling. That's the feeling. It's like people look at animals like kids. So I could see that comparison, saying like
10 times less of responsibility.
Homeless kids,
now,
they didn't put themselves in that situation.
Personally,
so.
like I grew up, like my mom used to work in like mentoring programs and fostering programs. So like every month, every 2-3 months, we always had like a new kid staying at our house. I've gone with my mom and volunteered.
I've dated
at
people whose parents have done that.
Yeah, I've gone and volunteered at kitchens. I've donated to Salvation Army, coat drives, angel adopting families. Like I did that my entire childhood. I plan on adopting a child. Like if I don't have kids physically, I'd absolutely want to adopt or foster a kid. But as far as like animals, like I just don't really like people that much. And like you said, a lot of people that really don't want help. Like I done been homeless, like, and I know how it is out there. Then people don't want help. They don't want help.
No, they don't.
They love that shit.
Yeah, they love it.
They get
for
free.
real.
All you gotta do is ask.
It's
you
free.
get free money, bro.
That's why homeless.
You
in
think
California
homeless people's
will never be-
homeless, bro? They get at least a band
They're
a day.
good, bro. Yeah, they're
Panhandlers
good.
get at least a band a day. If they
Especially
getting
the
less than
California
that.
ones.
They not getting up early enough. I know for a fact why, because I've sat here and I've talked to these people. Like there's this one guy who stands on the corner of the Falls New
People
exit.
make this out of their
exit
people make this their
14.
career.
I asked that man straight out, bought him some food one time. I said, how much money do you make a day?
Well, from my
he said, he said, I probably got $1,000.
From my understanding,
Getting more than me.
More than me.
Yeah, from my
I couldn't even imagine getting $1,000 a day.
Exactly.
Wait, from my understanding, don't some of them have to have? Don't you have to have like some sort of permit or something?
You do have to have a permit in certain areas.
In certain areas.
In
yeah.
certain areas. Like if you're in like Cary or like Wakefield, like but you're
those
not going to
prestige
really
areas.
see too many panhandlers out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like on major highways, Capitol Boulevard. You know, Capitol Boulevard has a whole tent city behind it, like behind Triangle.
That's why
it's
when
a whole community back
it
there.
is.
You know
And that's
what I'm
why when
saying?
I be seeing them outside fighting
They
on the
junkies.
street, I get it. I'm like, hey, look, nigga, if that's your corner getting a rack a day, we gonna fight over this shit.
Yeah.
Like, you see him on the street,
Literally.
hey, hold your territory down.
I seen a dude on the way here.
You gonna fight over $1,000 a day?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You know how high I could get on $1,000 a day?
And I ain't breaking up on it.
My whole tent city getting high. Everybody getting high.
Nigga,
we all
lit
getting
back
high.
here. We got little AC units in these motherfucking tents and everything.
I'm telling you.
They be chilling, bro. They be having communities, families back there. 9 times out of 10, they chose it. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. But the children and the kids.
Yeah, I think that's why we were saying we were answering our own question, really, because like I think the animals are compared to the children. in terms of helplessness, you know, in terms of like grown people.
I never thought about it like that, but I can't see what you mean.
I think it's a certain level of fakeness to me, and it's fake making the world better. A lot of people lead with that shit. I rescued dogs. I fostered dogs. Like, nigga, you ain't no hero to me.
Mm-hmm.
You're no hero to me. I'm sorry. Like, that's not like an accolade in my book. You know what I'm saying? That's just love animals. That's some shit.
Yeah, I think that's all it is. It's just love animals.
That's some shit that anybody can do of any salary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, but like, are you doing that for people? Are you letting a high schooler live with you for the next 2 to 3 years? Like, helping him get his life track on track because when he turns 18, this nigga. He's cut off. Has no support. Are you going to give a high schooler a chance, maybe pay for them to go to college or live with you while they go to community
college?
When
I tell my friends that, they look at me weird because I'm like, I've never wanted to like adopt or like foster like a baby. Like, where's a little 13-year-old, 14-year-old boy that they never had shit?
Those are the ones
where's
that you got to get.
Girl
middle and
that
high
was
school.
Abused,
you know what I'm saying?
She's 17 and she about to get out of the system and she'll.
Let me show you what. Even if you don't know how to act within like this peaceful home that I put you in. Let me show you what life should be like. You know what I'm saying? Even if you stray away, because I feel like sometimes it's hard for people to assimilate. If your whole life you've been living in fucked up environments, and then you do come to an environment to where nobody in this house will harm you, you don't know, you still might act out and shit like that. Which that's all understanding. You know what you're signing up for. Yeah. But I'm still letting you know that I have literally. This is open to you at all times.
I guess I understand what you're saying. It's just like, don't allow that to be the thing that you use as your like heroism for the world or your heroism.
Yeah, bro.
But they can still be independent of each other. Like, you can still love animals.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I'm not completely shitting on it. Yeah, but I've just seen it a lot where they
use that as the thing. This is how I'm helping the world. Yeah, this is how I'm
a good person because I do this.
I feel what you mean. I see what you mean. That makes sense.
And it's just kind of like. And I get it, I get the love and shit like that because I do love dogs. I love, certain things and stuff like that. But
I mean,
it's like a little bit. It's like fake morality to me.
I will say too, I have a lot of clients that foster, and that shit is not easy. And I have a client that fosters older kids too, and a lot of time it fosters like. They're in foster care because their parents are in a position to take care of them, but a lot of times they're still in their lives. Like one of her foster kids is like 16. He still goes and rude, step on me. He still goes and see his mom, spends time with his family, but he predominantly lives with her. Yeah. So it got to a point. So she was fostering him for about 3-4 years. Still has contact with his mom and everything. He turned 17 this year. His mom got clean, got back on her feet. She wanted him back. He left.
Yeah.
But it wasn't the same life he had with his foster mom.
Exactly.
So now you're going back. You was on Park Avenue. Yeah. Now you back in the trenches. And then he treated his foster mom so bad. Like she would call and check up on her.
He was like, appreciate her one day though.
Oh, now he's begging to come back. She's like, I can't let you come back.
Yeah, and that's okay.
She's like, I can't let you come back.
And when you're going into those situations,
she's like, you really hurt me. She's like, I love you.
Probably won't fuck with me at all.
Yeah.
But it is 7 years later. You call me, I'm gonna answer. What's up? Pull up. Yeah. We at the crib. You already know? Nigga, your room is still the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, pull up, And we'll help you get back to wherever you're trying to go. But those are the people that, like, really need help and shit. Yeah. But that was just like a random...
Yeah, but it's like that was going back to, like, us talking about virtue signaling. Like, a lot of... Some people who do the whole thing, like, I rescue animals. Like, if they're doing it in a showy way, then that's virtue signaling. That's why I don't like online...
showy stuff. I feel you on that.
I don't like online activism in general.
Yeah, I feel you. Stuff like that where, like, the videos where people, like, always... Like, I'm happy that you're doing something nice for an old homeless person or old man or something, but, like... You didn't necessarily always have to show it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's all your page is about, like, that's cool. But like, look how good I'm doing. Like, I'm happy you're doing it.
It's like you're showing your virtue.
It doesn't really matter.
True.
And even just like, even
have some
like
fucking humility.
Some protesters, some protesters where it's just like, look, I'm at this protest and it's just like, okay, are you doing that for the protest or are you doing that to show that you're at the protest? Like,
but that's the thing, like the whole clout society, like, it really does fuck things up as far as like humanity goes and truth, because even when you look at I saw a video of the family, I think it's like the DZ family or something like that.
The what?
It's like a TikTok family that they do TikTok stuff, and during the hurricane, people are calling them out for They're calling them out for acting as if they lost their mom during the hurricane and the flood.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
and then they try to find
They tried to find
so
her?
it's like there's two people.
This is the most recent Hurricane Ian.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
So
okay.
basically, it was a video of like a girl standing. She was like, "We can't. It's flooding out here. We can't find our grandma. We can't find our grandma." If you look in the video, like literally, the flood is over here. She's standing on the sidewalk. There's no water here. Feet not even wet. She got Crocs on, shorts, everything. And how they're trying to pan the video, you can clearly see like what she has on, and you see a glimpse of like someone's
her
jacket
being right
or
beside.
something.
Yeah.
Okay.
The next video is they pulling up. Oh my God, we found grandma. Bitch, you got on the same clothes, same fit,
as the person
and that's the same jacket that I seen.
That was right next to you.
That was right next to you.
And
so
they
why are
literally
you doing this?
and they like caught the still image of it.
Yeah,
and
to
you
show
see
that
it,
you
bro.
were
hit the
there.
green screen like, bitch, I see
And
you.
it's like, no. These low key, that's the exact same fit. No, wait a minute. That's got to be her. And
That's
it's like, wait, was y'all really using this moment for clout when people are really going through some real shit right now?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm
yes,
saying?
they are. Damn, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, but I did see some wild shit though. Like Florida is wild because I did see some like, of course, first off, condolences to everybody who got
Yeah, in
hurt.
the whole thing.
Hurricane Ian, yeah.
You can't all the everything that. But I did see a video of somebody like riding a boat in like the middle of the street.
Oh shit.
Like,
I love those
and
videos.
I saw a thing
Yeah,
where it
I
was
see a
like,
lot of those
the
videos.
The clip was like niggas in Florida decided to just pull out the boats like fuck it or something like that.
Yeah.
They're probably just
Like
used
that.
to it.
I
I
love watching those
that's
videos
crazy.
of when something floods and it's a nigga wakeboarding through the city.
Yeah.
Like, those be the funniest videos, bro.
I'm like, damn, that's
There was
Or
a
when
nigga
it
sitting in the
snows.
middle of the fucking pond, and it was a damn alligator. He was just like sitting face to face with a damn alligator.
Yeah. Those videos are the shit.
That'd be the
those
scary
are,
thing to me, like having an alligator in a home. I saw one of those things.
Yeah, those are crazy. Well, that's regular in Florida, like especially if you have a pool.
But I'm saying,
you might
like,
just
if
come outside and
I'm
there's
saying
a
you flooded
crocodile,
inside.
right?
You're flooded.
I'm saying you flooded inside your crib.
Oh,
You're
yeah. And
sitting in a little baby life raft.
That is
raft.
Jumanji. That is Jumanji.
Yeah, you're in a little baby
Literally,
life
yeah.
raft,
Hey,
and
what
this
am I
fucking
supposed to
alligator
do?
right beside you. What are you gonna do?
Jumanji.
What are you
Go
gonna do?
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. You better
stick
have a
the door in
shotty
his
with
mouth.
you.
Yep. Yeah.
If I'm in Florida, the moment I flood and I'm sitting in a little life raft at the house, I have my shotty on me.
You got to.
Just in case
'Cause
anything
I'm not
pulls
negotiating
up.
with no
I'm not,
damn
yeah,
alligator.
I'm
I'm
not
not seeing
doing
it
it.
friendly.
I'm seeing you right there. I'm shooting immediately. I don't even.
Crocodiles are scary too, bro. Steve Irwin made the death roll. Made me terrified of the death roll. They're like the bite. You can survive the bite.
But the death roll.
It's the roll that.
Yeah,
gets
once
you.
they start rolling, because once you're in the water with them, it's over.
Oh,
Yeah.
rolling with
the
you.
roll.
Oh.
Once they
yeah.
bite you,
You can't breathe.
If you can get the bite off, you good. You just got some puncture, maybe some you got puncture, some stitches, and some fractured bones.
they roll,
if
that
they
shit is
roll,
snapping
they're taking
off.
the whole,
The whole
limb off.
arm, everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah,
in like
yeah.
two rolls, two turns.
Two turns.
Damn, they that smart to know. Like,
They
I gotta twist it off like a
literally twist the
fucking
body part
peanut
off,
butter
bro.
cap.
Oh yeah, bro.
when you
Animals are built to destroy their prey.
Yeah, bro. When you see them do that to like a hippo or just like an antelope or whatever that's like drinking water, you be like, God damn. Or they just like bring them into the water and drown them.
Like they learned the technique.
Yeah, that shit is dark, man.
Would you rather every time you laughed, you peed a little, or every time you sneezed, a little poop kernel came out?
Probably pee.
I'll take the pee.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Yeah.
I just have to wear a diaper.
Or every time you cough.
Or what?
Every time you cough, a little poop kernel comes out.
Hell no, I couldn't do
Nah,
the
I can't
Nah.
do
The poop every time
The
is
poop,
crazy.
yeah, that's crazy, yo. I can't be
Kernel?
anywhere, bro.
A little kernel, like,
Yeah, what you mean? How am I gonna explain that to somebody? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna be around and niggas ask what that smell is?
And I feel like
gotta,
it's not always
I gotta ask the question
what if your
too.
stomach's
Yeah.
upset? And then you paint the inside of your boxers.
Oh my god.
Because you got an upset stomach. It can't always be a kernel.
Yeah.
Because
might be
pee
done,
smells.
yeah.
Pee
I
smells.
feel
but
like
it's
with
you
frequent
can take
peeing, you're
care
gonna
of
get
it,
like a UTI or something. Like,
Yeah,
that
especially
shit
if you
gonna
got a
burn.
diaper
Ooh, it's gonna
on, it'll
hurt.
probably soak up that where you can pee a couple times.
Yeah.
Before
I can
What
prepare
if it's
to
like a little squirt of pee? Like,
And you said laugh. That's what you said. Wait, what you
Yeah.
said?
every time
you
you laugh
laugh,
is
you pee
the
a
squirt
little.
of pee.
Yeah.
Or every time
And you
you,
can
like,
control your
cough-
laughter too.
cough or
So,
sneeze, you
you
do a
know,
little
you
poop
can just
kernel.
Yeah, man, the poop is just too crazy, man.
Imagine when you're just like dying laughing.
That
Everybody
shit, and you just- and you
collectively just
leave.
stands up and pulls their dicks out. They're just like, we already know what this is, so we just laugh with our heads up. And it's like,
yeah. You can do it on command. Shit.
like in this moment right now, we would all just be like this.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's
Like this. I'm like, ah.
yeah. She's spraying. Yeah.
And I'm over here like this.
Sweat up. Start spraying on my legs. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, that'd be funny. I feel like you would have to have a different style, like your style,
You have to
like
have something like
your style.
to-
You wouldn't wear pants
You got
anymore.
to have to.
You would have to go kilt probably.
compensate.
It'd have to be some sort of like fashionable kilt.
Something to compensate.
You work.
You know what I'm saying? Like men will start wearing skirts or dresses at that point.
Niggas will start wearing maxi pads.
Yeah. Because you still gonna have something in there.
Yeah.
That is funny as shit.
Foolish.
That's
All right, let's see. Rest in peace to Coolio, pronounced dead on the scene when EMT arrived from a friend calling when Coolio had a heart attack. Cause of death not determined.
Okay, I'm so sorry, but because y'all know I have a very dark mind sometimes. Okay. And I was when that happened, like, I just was not in a good mental space, and I laughed. And I'm going to tell you why I laughed. I didn't laugh because he died. I laughed because of the situation. Like, first of all, nigga, we know you was booting up. Let's just talk about it. Like, you clearly look like you were on cocaine. You was on some good shit,
I haven't seen what he looks like recently.
He looks like he was on drugs.
The most recent I saw him, he was on Hot Ones, like, in its first year.
He was in Hot Ones?
He was on Hot Ones in the first year.
Oh, shit.
So that was a while ago. That was still, like, 6-7 years ago.
Bro,
but
I know he was in there booting up. It just makes sense because he's so young.
He do look like he party still.
He do. I don't care. So I'm just imagining the situation like you his friend, I'm him. Like I'm just imagining him like booting up and then he feels something's wrong. So he's like, excuse me, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And he just go in there and die. Like you had so much courtesy to go die alone. Like because you didn't want to traumatize your friend by dying in front of me. But you just died in my house, in my bathroom, and I found your body. But I was just like, how thoughtful of him to go die by himself in peace.
That is fucked up. But I get where you're coming from.
And I was like, damn, that's kind of dark. Like I know he probably did it. Like he probably knew. Like he probably went in there and literally collapsed. Like immediately. He probably
that scares the shit out of me though. Just that. Like no, because like what you just described is what I always think when I'm high. It's like I always think that's gonna happen. Yeah. Where it's just like, excuse me, and then I go to the bathroom and then you just die in your bathroom.
That is a stressful high, my nigga.
Yeah. Coolio thing is crazy because.
But I know for him to have a heart attack like that, he was doing a lot of cocaine.
I was just thinking about like, and Coolio, like I wasn't buying no Coolio albums or nothing, but.
That was out of our time.
Gangsta's Paradise.
That was out of our time, but he was a part of our childhood with the Keenan and Kel intro.
Yeah. He
was the song for the Keenan and Kel intro.
Yep.
So that was major then.
And fantastic. He had a song that put him on a map. That introduced him was Fantastic Voyage. Slide, slippity slide.
Yeah, true.
And then the big is, Gangsta's Paradise.
Gangsta's Paradise, yeah, for
and
sure.
then that was it pretty much. That was it pretty much.
But he was on Hot Ones in like the first year, and it was funny because he had a hat on. And, his hat has cutouts for his hair.
Yep, for his ponytails, yeah.
But he got so hot eating the wings at one point, he took it off, and he was literally completely bald, and the only hair...
Oh, shit. Was just the long ones?
It was just the sides
that
were sticking out of his hat. Yeah, that was on Hot Ones, and I remember that was a meme for a while.
Oh, really?
I mean, we're talking like season one Hot Ones. Yeah. Like, he was on there early.
I didn't get into them.
That was the last thing I seen him on, current event or current social media wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But rest in peace to Coolio, though. You see it, right?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. It's the tat on the head.
At least he didn't give up his haircut the whole life.
That's like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's never gonna give up his haircut either.
Yeah. Or maybe Travis.
Rihanna's doing the Super Bowl halftime in Arizona.
Yes. Taylor Swift was supposed to do that. They changed that shit quickly.
Why?
Real?
They changed that shit quickly.
Did they announce Taylor Swift?
I'm not sure if they announced it, but I've definitely seen something was just like, basically said they was just like, damn, Taylor Swift was supposed to do Super Bowl, and then here's Rihanna
heard...
with the football, like, nah.
No. I heard Taylor Swift, like, she is in some kind of, like, legal battle with her masters and shit. So I think I've heard that she made some kind of. I heard that she said like she's re-recording like all her songs so she could own the masters to it, and saying that she's not going to make new music until she's finished with that.
Everybody's
or perform these songs.
That makes sense because the music spike that you get as an artist for the halftime show is crazy. And if you trying to get away from the masters part, you definitely got. I can't be giving y'all no crazy spikes.
Yeah, because I'm performing the songs that you guys still own. So,
right.
So
yeah.
I'm not going to perform these songs until I own them.
True.
So I think that's what it was.
That'd be fire, actually.
Yeah.
That makes sense too.
Yeah.
And honestly, I don't really know. Shake It Off is Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really the only one.
But for me, it's like
that's the only one I can
Rihanna.
think of. Honestly,
what are you about to perform?
Rihanna.
All your old shit.
Old shit. Yeah.
I mean, she got hits,
she has a
but
catalog.
like,
everybody's hoping she's performing something new.
Yeah,
essentially.
like come on. At this point, like you got till February, right? That's when the Super Bowl is.
February, yeah.
She's gonna have
So
to.
the Super Bowl comes up so fast every damn year. I'd be like, oh shit.
I never know when it's around until people mention
I
it.
finally got it down in my system where it's the first week of February.
I don't like
pretty
that
much.
song.
Okay.
I wasn't a Rihanna fan until Anti.
Yeah.
That was when I really became a Rihanna fan.
Yeah.
Anti.
That's the album that I actually went out of my way to check out.
Exactly.
Because
bitch better have my money.
No.
My unpopular opinion is Unapologetic was so much better.
Love on the Brain. When I heard Love on the Brain and the old school feel and all that
I
shit.
like Unapologetic so much better. And I
would
would die on that hill.
I wasn't part of but I wasn't a reggaeton. I wasn't crazy. I mean, because that's when she really blew up during the reggaeton.
Pun de Replay.
Yeah, Pun de Replay. But I wasn't huge in that growing up. I fucked with it, but it wasn't.
Yeah, that was my shit.
I wasn't running to it like most people were.
And like I said before, I thought she was going to be like a one-hit wonder.
But
where it's just
true.
Yeah,
but honestly, I am kind of excited to see Rihanna perform though because
I am too.
Her performance be crazy because I saw her at the Nerd performance.
Oh, really?
When she came in 2008 on the Glow in the Dark tour.
I will say
that was the last time and the only time I ever seen her live.
I love Rihanna's performance, but she's definitely like a studio singer. You know what I'm saying? Like I love her. Like I love her voice live, but she is
her stage set be crazy.
Her stage set be crazy. Her like everything is fire. Like she's fucking fire. But it's just like sometimes I'd be like, "Who, girl." Get that note, girl. Catch that note. Catch that note. Catch that note.
Right, I feel you.
Girl, okay. I'm like, oh, straight. Okay, we there. We there. Okay.
Yeah, just one more
all right,
octave.
then one more octave, girl, you would have been fucked. You'd have been like Alicia Keys on Jimmy Fallon when she hit that. Like,
really?
yeah,
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh my God, you didn't see that performance? What song was she singing?
I did see that. She was on,
like, I think it was Jimmy Fallon or
it was like
maybe Tonight. Is that just in the Tonight Show? I don't know. I can't.
Jimmy Fallon.
Maybe Jay Leno. I don't know.
Jimmy Fallon is
men.
Tonight Show. Jimmy Kimmel is Jimmy Kimmel.
One of the two. She was playing the piano. She was singing. Yeah. She hit this last note and she fucking cracked. Like bad.
Yeah.
Like bad. It was all over Twitter for a good month.
I remember she kind of got mad at it. She was like, singers aren't perfect. Like she kind of did one of those like.
She could never really sing. Again, studio singer.
People do say that
singer.
about her a lot.
Like
too,
you gotta like. I love all these women. Like they're just you're a studio singer. That's just
true.
It.
Because there really is
Summer
a big
Walker,
difference. Because honestly, like Fantasia, I'm not running to no Fantasia record, but when Fantasia get in front of that crowd, she gonna bring some niggas.
Yes,
tears.
like I would, I would never buy an album, but if she come out, like I might go to her show.
I might pull up. I might pull up. Even though I'm not rushing to get no Fantasia album, I know Fantasia not playing no games.
She's not playing no games
because she has that church belt.
Yeah, she does.
Like Jennifer Hudson
soulful,
as well.
Yeah.
Also, another unpopular opinion that I have, because y'all know I listen to like a lot of R&B. That's mostly my go-to genre that when I listen to. I'm always trying to find like new people. I just found out Steve Lacy. Y'all know him?
Yeah, man. I wish I knew you wanted me.
I heard of him.
Oh my God.
I love that song. That's like one of my
favorite songs. Baby, you got something in your nose. Sniffing on that K. Did you feel the hole?
He was in the internet.
Snapping. I was like, wait.
No, I'm about to fuck with
she said, looking for a bitch because I'm over boys. I felt that.
Oh,
me too. Me too, Steve. But no, because I hear a lot of people saying, especially like I just be talking to people.
Puff Daddy.
And a lot of people, like, for example, he was like, R&B is dead. It's not the same. Like, and I always say, like, the girls just aren't singing how they used to.
Yeah.
And you know why? Do you know why? Because y'all didn't come up in church.
Oh yeah. That's what. Yeah,
y'all didn't come up in church. Y'all don't have that soul. Y'all don't have that type of that teaching, that styling, like that.
I mean, we were talking about the guys too.
Y'all don't have that structure. Like
remember we were talking about that.
Like
the best singers
the
really
ones
did
that grew up in church. They fucking bellow. They sing.
And they're always the best performers.
They sing. They're
Aretha
always
Franklin.
the best performers because it's always theatrics.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why
they got it down pat.
Of course, you got the SZAs, you know what I'm saying? Your Summer Walkers. Like, SZA, she's Muslim, so it's a little bit different. Like, I know she grew up religious,
I didn't know.
but it's a little bit different. Like, she's a Jersey Muslim, too. They're very religious. But it's like, the girls just don't be singing. They just don't sing how they just, y'all didn't grow up in church. The R&Bs, oh yeah, they just didn't, they didn't grow up in the church, so that's why they're not hitting it how it used to. Like, we want Ushers and, Chris Browns and damn Mary J. Blige, but y'all didn't grow up in church.
Yeah, but see, I guess that's the one
thing. Get back in the church. If y'all really want to know how to sing, get back in the church.
Yeah, like I'm not like a church person, but I'm like, but if you're gonna be a singer, joining the choir would probably help.
Literally.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I honestly wish I would have stayed in the church choir. Like, I learned a lot.
So that you could be able
But
to
I did
hear
choir
like,
in school. I did choir in school too. But
Yeah.
then like after that, I just kind of just stopped.
Also, too, I think we started we stopped responding as an audience and listeners. I feel like we started to champion vibes more than like talent because
True,
it's just like
for sure.
the vibe. I just like the vibe of the
That's
song.
a fact.
You know?
No, that's
like,
a fact.
Yeah.
Because
Vibes.
you can sing some shit.
You
but
can sing enough.
You can sing just barely, and then but if the vibe
vibes,
is right.
yeah.
Just like Summer Walker. Bro, Summer Walker dropped a minute and
Yeah.
15-second song.
Yeah, she
That
did
Girls
that.
Need Love, that shit was a minute and 15
But
seconds.
it was huge, though.
But it was fucking huge.
Yeah, it was huge,
And she took
yeah.
off. She took
The
off.
best songs really be like the niggas that be catching these hits. Them songs be like 2 minutes and 13
I
seconds.
was just telling one of my
They be little
homies.
short songs, of 150.
Yeah.
You be like, damn.
My homie,
nah, yeah.
my homie, I didn't even know he rapped. He played some shit for me the other day. I went and got him, scooted him up during the hurricane because power went out and shit. And I was like, "You rap?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Let me hear some shit." He played a song. I'm like, "Nigga, why the fuck you got 2 features on this song? Like, this song's like 3 minutes long."
Yeah.
And I
Right,
was like,
yeah.
"Bro, I literally skipped past the. I was like, where's your verse? The second one skip. Like, nigga, I want to
Right.
hear you.
Right,
And then
yeah,
I'm hearing
yeah.
his verse, and then the other people's verse. I was like, "Why do you have this feature? Why are you on the song
Yeah.
with people?" And I was like, first of all, your song is too fucking long. I said, after your verse, I'm done. I
Yeah,
tuned
bruh.
out. I was like, because we're already 2.5 minutes in. I was like, I'm done. I was like, you don't need. I was like, bro, how people are today, they just want to soak up shit. I was like, bro, you really don't need no song that's longer than like 2
Yeah.
minutes.
Oh no.
I was like, you might as well just keep drop freestyles, drop 16s. Like,
Yeah, true.
Honestly,
But see, that's the part that bothers me about just song structure in general because like when you look around, I'm just like, God, I'm always like amazed whenever I hear a song that actually has a bridge.
Yes.
I'm just like,
That's true. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my
That is
God,
rare.
like this song has a bridge. That's crazy.
That's
They
true.
switched up
That
the
is
song
true.
for a little
and
bit.
even
That's-
sometimes when
yeah.
they do, they cut the bridge out on the radio. The radio
They damn sure-
edits.
yeah, they
and
will
I'm like,
cut
that's
the
the best
bridge out.
fucking part.
Yeah, right.
It's just like I just like that. Michael Jackson used to do a lot of bridges, and you know, always that part. Girl, no matter what they say,
Yeah.
I will never. Then we go right back into the chorus. You know,
The bridge is low key. There used to be a foundation.
the unchampioned.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just
People
the
used to
structure
put
it.
together
Yeah.
whole songs, chorus, hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, it's like
verse,
verse,
bridge.
Yeah,
Everybody
verse,
got their own
chorus,
part.
verse,
I'm trying to
chorus,
think
bridge, chorus,
chorus again.
And then, yeah.
I'm trying to think of my last favorite song that had a 3 verses that was rap that I really like, and the only one that I could think of off the top of my head was "Key to the Cities" by Nipsey. That song was like 4 minutes straight, 4.5 minutes. Like it was long as fuck.
Yeah.
3 16s, but it was fire though. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
But outside of that, I can't really think of a song where it's like
Well,
I'm having a hard
with
time because
bridge?
it's just 3 songs. There might have been a bridge on that. Was there a
Yeah.
bridge on?
Well, with
don't
rap
think so,
songs,
yeah.
there's rap songs. Like when it comes to bridges, that's not even a
It's not
requirement.
really required.
It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
pop
But
songs,
pop and
R&B songs.
R&B for sure required.
It usually has. And Pharrell Williams has said that that's his. Like if you listen to like a lot of NERD, even his solo stuff or whatever, there's always a interesting bridge. Like there'll be that
Yeah.
part of the song where the melody of the song just completely takes a
switches,
left.
Yeah, yeah.
And then there's go right back.
Then they bring it back, which
Yeah.
I like that when they just
Yeah.
they completely just take
Because
away
he
everything
says
that you thought
the
you was
bridge.
vibing to.
Yeah, he said the bridge is his favorite part of the song. So
That's why I like Blast so much. I think because the song structure is so old school, but the shortness is new school.
Yeah.
The songs still are only 2 minutes and 30 seconds,
But
it's
yeah.
and it's
You
not
don't get
even
2 verses.
and it won't even be 16.
Yeah.
He'll do
A 8.
12s. He'll do 2 12s. He'll do 2 12s, a bridge, and he's out of there. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
it'd be like everything strings together. The verse strings with the hook strings with the back to the beginning of the verse, and then he'll give you a little bridge. He's out of there. The song's
Yeah.
over. You're like, I fuck with it. Like
Yeah.
this short, perfect song structure.
Every time we
Yeah,
talk
they
about Blast,
still-
I'm just so mad. I
Why did we
sat
do
there
it?
and looked on that screen like, do I need to buy these tickets right now?
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm gonna
Yeah, 'cause
chill.
like
I'm gonna
3 weeks
chill.
ago, we was really in this bitch for like an hour.
And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
damn, because he came to
Complete silence,
Charlotte.
just on a blast.
He
on a
was in
blast
Charlotte. He
radio.
sold out his Charlotte show, and I was like, damn.
So what's funny is
She
last
fucking
week,
went.
the episode that we didn't do, I did the whole Joe Budden recreation.
Yeah.
That shit had me weak.
And Rory and Maul were in Charlotte October 1st. And they had posted a flyer.
September 1st.
September.
Okay.
No, August 1st, Friday.
You said October.
Oh, October 1st was Friday, wasn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
But you just said August.
No, October 1st
No,
was
yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah. So they was in Charlotte and they were looking for a podcast to open for them.
What?
And it was funny because that Monday we had just put that video out.
Oh,
so I
shit.
had them. I told people to tag them on the story.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, tag us up underneath their little post, their call to action to try to find. And then they viewed. They saw it.
They saw it.
They saw it because they viewed the story. When I also tagged them. And I reposted it to the story. They viewed that shit.
Oh, you saw them look at it?
Y'all seen it. They probably wasn't fucking with it.
Yeah, because they were on the opposite side.
They were on the. I'm recreating the moment you got fired.
A traumatic moment.
And then asking,
on the pot.
hey, you want to open it? We'll open for you.
You're reminding them of their enemy.
Low key. But the timing was perfect because you can't even say I made this, but they can't say I made this. Because they're coming to the state, we put that out on a Monday.
Yeah, that before
they put their flyer out on a Thursday. Our shit had already lived for the whole week, pretty much.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was just the timing was so crazy that I was like, and then when I'm looking at the story, I said, "Oh, Rory and Maul viewed this story."
That's crazy.
They saw it, but they ain't reached out.
At least they saw it.
They wasn't fucking with it. Because I feel like, come on now, that's as good as it gets.
Yeah,
you know?
it was
a great piece of content. So
you know what I'm saying? Whether you on the, you gotta respect it. You know what I'm saying?
You really have to.
But that shit was funny as hell. I was like, when I saw they viewed it, I was like, oh shit. Well, if we don't get the DM, then we know it isn't gonna work. But it was just perfect timing.
Yeah. Real quick before I
go ahead.
This again. The one thing that I hate about songs when they try to pass off a bridge, by just doing the chorus again, but just without the drums.
That is whack. Yeah.
Justin Bieber does that shit a lot. Where it's just
true.
He tries to do a bridge, but then it's not the bridge. It's just he lowers his register, sings the chorus again, but just the drums are out. Mm-hmm. And then they bring the drums back in. And I'm just like, that wasn't a fucking bridge, you son of a bitch.
That's true. So the next thing we'll go with is, I didn't listen to Freddie Gibbs' album, did you?
Yo, I started that shit.
I started it.
I
did start it.
That shit kind of he rapping, bro.
Going crazy?
He was going crazy.
He rapping, yo.
I got about 4 songs in.
I got like 3 that I'm like,
I got about 4 and I was like,
whoa.
whoa. I gotta be by myself when I listen to this.
Yeah.
And I was doing because you want to focus.
I need to focus.
Facts. And I was doing so much shit at the time, like jumping around from different task to task that I had to focus on doing a thumbnail, going back to washing dishes, doing. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, I can't really zone in.
Yeah, I was in the car and I was with somebody and I was like, I gotta listen to this.
But even then, every now and then, like a record came on and I was like, I stopped everything and I said, hold on. So wait a minute, this one.
Okay, bars.
There's like the too much joint. We used to something too much. I've been fucking with bitches too much.
Oh, I know that song.
I was like, this shit hard.
Yeah, that was hard.
Crazy.
Who's on that record? Because they dropped a video for that one.
Oh yeah, that was
I saw the video.
I respect Freddie Gibbs because he always
few.
talks about the situations that he's been in, even though he might not speak about it on social media, but he's definitely gonna put it in the song.
And he's not always been the right person either in them situations.
And he definitely holds himself accountable, just not publicly. On a
Not
public platform.
the way he should.
Not the way he should.
So musically he does?
He'll say some shit.
I still haven't fully dove into a Freddie Gibbs project.
Yeah, that's my first
one. The one that he did with
what
was the one that he did where he was like critically acclaimed with
You talking about Pinata?
Yes. I did listen to that one.
I didn't listen to it.
Pinata.
This is my first Freddie Gibbs project I'm listening to.
Wasn't it with The Alchemist?
Oh, are you talking about Bandana? No, that was Madlib. The Alchemist, the one with Madlib?
I think so.
Or the one with Alchemist. He has a few with Alchemist.
It was the one that was like critically acclaimed. I feel like the color scheme was like black and yellow.
Yeah, okay, that was that was
Alfredo.
Was it Alfredo? I remember the color scheme was black and yellow.
It was Alfredo. Did it
with
have
Currency?
Possibly.
This one because it had that 1985 on it. Wait, no.
No, I don't think it's that one. I don't know.
You talking about Bandana Beats?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
But either way, though, that was whatever project it was. That was like the one I listened to. But then it was like, and it was that one.
Bandana. That was
Bandana
Beats.
That one.
Yeah. Bandana is the one that you need to dive into.
Yeah,
That's
one.
That's the one with.
It's crazy like that.
Yeah, that one I heard was crazy.
That's the one with. He got Pusha T up there.
Yeah, I listened to that one
full
through. That one was hard.
He got Killer Mike.
I'm gonna probably run it today if I get a chance.
Most Def.
But we went to the Freddie Gibbs show. That shit was amazing.
Yeah,
shit was fun as hell. And then
he did most of his tracks. He did a lot of tracks from Pinata on that.
And then but because I follow academics too, like I love the academic rants about Freddie Gibbs. They're so good, bro. They're so good. They were like, Freddie Gibbs was in, y'all just caught the beats. It was like, they snatched his chain off his girl's fucking neck. His girl's a porn star. She's out there getting bukakis. And he's like, this nigga's tongue kissing the bitch right afterwards. It's just crazy. Frederick, what are you doing? Frederick. It's like, his rants are so
Frederick?
funny.
Yeah,
Frederick,
he does,
that's what he calls him. Yeah.
Well, he calls him Frederick with an F-E-D.
Yeah. But he's so funny,
pops,
bro.
whatever,
He was like, his father's a district attorney.
Yeah,
His brother's the DA. He's not gangster. But, yeah, that's kind of
I don't care what nobody say. You from Gary, you gangster, because that shit is not no walk in the park.
Yeah,
Gary is fucked
Gary,
up.
Indiana is rough.
Gary is rough as I got a homeboy from Gary.
I met
And
one
his dad from
Gary.
Chicago, like nigga.
I met one person from Gary, Indiana. These niggas are rough around the edges, boy. They are rough around the edges.
Dead ass.
It's going down up there.
I'm actually
Gary,
surprised he
Indiana.
turned his life around. I was like, nigga, I ain't never think he was gonna change.
Yeah, they're rough around the edges up there. But Kid Cudi's Intergalactic show on Netflix, I heard from Richie. He told me 4 times last night alone. He said, you need to watch it. It's phenomenal.
It's animated, right?
Animated.
Okay.
And it's the
What's it
same
called?
Kid Cudi Intergalactic. And it's the same.
Okay, so that's his. I seen it on Netflix.
That's his. And it's the same animators from Multiverse, the Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
Multiverse.
Oh, shit.
It's the same animators from there.
Okay.
Damn, they
And
took
it's-
time to do that?
Yeah, and it's
then
got
do
everybody
Spider-Man.
It's got everybody, like all the celebrities are in there. I think he said the
Kid
the
Cudi,
Weeknd's in there.
Ty Dolla
like,
$ign.
Ty Dolla $ign's in there. Like everybody's in there, and it's like that's the way you're supposed to listen to his album.
Vanessa
that he just came
Hudgens.
out with. Because at first Richie wasn't fucking with the album. He's a big Kid Cudi fan.
Wait, so it's an album?
It's an album that came out too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it's
Recently?
a movie. It's a Netflix special as well.
Oh.
And you watch the Netflix special pretty much with the album.
Innovative.
You know what I thought you were going to do?
Yeah.
I knew. That's the same thing I thought. Same thing I thought.
That's basically Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi is that song.
Yeah.
But so far, I mean, it's still fairly new, but so far, Rotten Tomatoes, tomato meter is 92.
They said it's
And
like
then,
that.
and then
yeah.
the audience
I'll check
score
it out.
the audience score is 91. So the
Yeah,
critics
good.
the
Yeah.
critics rating it that well too.
Yeah. So
said
it's
something.
probably
They
good.
You know,
Yeah.
Rotten Tomatoes, they do not let up.
They be hitting this
They
shit
don't.
wrong too.
They
They
don't.
don't let
They
up.
do not let up.
They don't.
I don't always agree with them though.
No, I like the. I always go with the audience scores more than anything.
Yeah.
But,
What is the audience score for Rings of Power? Is that on there?
It's probably garbage. I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
it.
See if you can look that up because I'm dying to know. That.
Yeah.
I haven't looked up any reviews. Like I haven't looked official numbers of reviews up.
Yeah.
I'm just on like I'm on like trash
Yeah.
Rings of Power like YouTube right now. But yeah, I'm interested to know.
Well, I went to IMDb first, but see, IMDb gave it a 6.9 out of 10.
Oh, they capping. It shouldn't be over a 5.
That's funny.
It
I'm
should
telling
not.
you, like, I'm not gonna lie, like you made that very entertaining, but you're giving it a lot more flack than
It's
it should.
terrible.
No, like it's not.
I'm
I like, and
100%
let me
correct.
let me also say that with saying that it's not good. Like I don't think it's good.
It's
you know?
terrible.
I don't think
It's one of
good,
the
but
worst shows in the
I wouldn't-
world.
But that is a stretch statement.
That's not a stretch.
That's a stretch statement.
That's not a stretch.
Are
It's
there
not.
any
There-
bad,
that's
like,
It's literally that bad. And when
Yes,
y'all
that's
watch
a
it, y'all be
stretch
able to see
statement,
it. It's literally
Yeah.
that bad.
the worst in the world, bro?
One of the worst,
That's a
yes.
stretch, bro. There's some bad shit out there.
What's some bad shit? Like, let me think.
Bro,
about
there's
I know
it.
there's
mediocre shit.
There's movies that we've watched and just we've watched just for the sake of like how really really fucking bad it was.
yeah.
Bro, I felt like that
there's-
about
I haven't
Morbius.
seen-
There's
I haven't
bad
seen-
shit
Morbius
out-
was one of the
like,
worst movies I've ever seen in my
haven't watched
fucking
it.
That's what I'm
life.
saying.
I know it's
bro.
on
There's
Netflix,
like
but I
there's
haven't watched
real
it.
I
bad
haven't
shit out
seen
there,
it, but
bro.
I haven't seen the most recent Matrix either. And
That was bad.
I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch because I know that was terrible too.
It was pretty fucking
I
bad.
didn't
was
like
bad.
it. Yeah, I didn't like
Yo,
it.
scary ass. This bitch.
Yeah. Drew, Drew talked
that
about
was
that too. He
terrible.
didn't like it.
It's bad,
Morbius
bro.
was like the when I at the end of Morbius I said what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
I said where was the end? And I was like, oh, the end when you just injected the nigga and then he changed back.
Yeah, audience,
That was the climax.
yeah. The audience, the audience gave it a 38.
What, Morbius?
On what?
No, Rings of Power, 38%.
And what about critics?
Trash. Oh, critics gave it 84.
Fuck no.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
I
all
wouldn't.
cap.
I
That's
wouldn't
a-
do that. That's
somebody's
cap.
paying
That's
them.
why,
Amazon
and that's
paid
and that's
them.
why I always go to the
Amazon
audience
paid
score.
them.
That's
Somebody's
why I
paying
said I always go to the audience score anyway.
Morbius.
Yeah, I
Look
knew
up
it wasn't gonna be
Morbius for
over
me,
5.
please.
I knew it wasn't gonna.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Morbius.
Terrible, bro.
Morbius probably the
Morbius
same.
was fucking terrible.
Well,
I literally got into an argument with my ex over there. He was like, that was a fucking good movie. He was
looked
like,
like it was-
you got to read the comic book. I'm not reading the comic book because I saw the movie and it's fucking stupid. So I know the comic book is going to be equally as fucking
I
dumb.
was talking to
That was
Alex.
actually flipped. That one has the tomato meter giving it 15%, and the fucking audience giving it 71%.
Ain't no way.
Wait, Morbius?
Mm-hmm.
I think some of those are ironic though. I think some of those because Morbius, right?
Yeah, Morbius.
Yeah. I thought I said Morpheus.
He said Morpheus.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I thought I said it
that's what
too.
we were talking about the whole time.
Morbius.
Oh, all right, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I thought
I thought we were
said
talking about
Marvel.
Morpheus the whole time.
You know it's trash when he ain't in the MCU. Come on.
Morbius. Yeah.
It's trash.
Yeah. Because wait, what was I saying?
It was a 72, and you were saying it was like shock factor.
Oh, and irony, right?
Irony,
Yeah. So I was saying like.
Or ironic.
It's a meme. It's a
That's
meme.
what
Like
happened.
Morbius pretending that you love it.
Yeah.
So and then that's why they.
Wow.
Damn, she keep doing. She
Was the
owns
door
the place. Like she just.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Strong.
Like it became a meme because of how bad it is, and it
Yeah.
tanked at the box office when it first released.
Yeah.
And then. Like
Became a favorite
TikTok
because
went
it was so
crazy with it, pretending to love it and calling it. It's Morbin time. Like they made it like it's morphin time. Like
Yeah, right.
Yeah. It's Morbin time. It's Morbin time. And then what happened is the
ratings went
studio
up.
heard about that.
Put it back in theaters, right?
They put it back in theaters,
heard,
and it
yeah.
tanked again.
Damn.
It tanked twice.
That movie
so
was
then
not
they spent
good.
money to re-release it, and then it lost even more money because they thought they didn't read the room.
They thought that
it was,
all the buzz around it was positive buzz.
yes,
There was,
they thought it
was making a
positive.
mockery of how bad it was.
God,
They didn't read it that way.
Yeah.
but that's what it was.
They just saw engagement period
Yes.
and thought it was going to be.
What I
Yes.
got
Damn,
from
that's
that,
actually
what,
pretty amazing.
What,
Yeah.
so like the fight scenes and shit like that they were doing, it reminded me of Malignant. Did y'all ever see Malignant? That
I saw
scary
some
movie?
of it, but I know what you're talking
So
about.
Malignant was basically a scary movie that released like maybe a year or two ago.
Yeah.
Wasn't that with Laura Croft? What's her name?
No, nobody I know.
No,
It's
I don't
like
know. I don't know the
actors.
lady's name, but
I'm thinking Maleficent.
Oh,
Maleficent,
okay.
yeah.
Maleficent,
But basically,
never mind.
like this lady, this girl, she was a twin, but they were conjoined. But it was like a parasitic twin that was attached to her back, and
The
they
back
shared
of
a
her
brain.
head.
So they basically did a surgery where they sedated the parasitic twin, and they cut the body off, but pushed the head back into her head.
Yeah.
And then like sewed her skull back into it.
She had
So
the
she
power
would
of two
have,
people.
so she had superpowers because this shit was like controlling her. So like at nighttime it would switch. Like at nighttime she would be in a deep REM sleep, and then the parasitic twin would come, and then the bitch would contort her body backwards and flip the hair. So like you see its face, but it looked like so she was fighting niggas backwards.
It's actually a really
actually a
cool, you
really
can probably
good
see it on
fucking-
YouTube, but it's
it's probably-
actually a really cool.
I think it's on. It
fight
might be on
scene.
HBO. It's like the fight scenes are fucking crazy, but that's what that reminded me of. That's what they were trying to
What's
go
the name of it real
for.
quick so I can Google it?
Malignant.
Yeah.
But that's what the fight scenes reminded me of. But it was like the fight scenes in Morbius was good. It definitely had some jump scares for me, and then it was just like I felt like I was getting good, and I was like, okay, yeah, like we got at least 30 more minutes to go to see like how this unfolds, and it was over. And I was like, I'm so mad I just spent 2 hours watching this fucking movie. Because like what the fuck? Okay, you a vamp. You try to live forever. You turn yourself into a fucking vampire. You're eating people. Your best friend took it. Now he's evil. Now you just fucking sedated him and fixed him. Now he's normal.
All
And
right, I
that's
got it
it.
in my search feed so I can.
Yeah. And people also say that
Trash.
that Morbius has the worst after credit scene ever made.
I don't even remember
Really?
it. That's how
Yes.
bad it was.
Big-
Damn.
I saw
That's
it
how
on
bad it
YouTube. I
was,
just
I
watched it
don't
on
remember.
YouTube,
Yeah.
but it's basically you remember Spider-Man: Homecoming? Michael Keaton, he played the Vulture.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, the Vulture, he somehow gets into Morbius's time, and then he gets his suit, and then comes up to Morbius and say like, "Yeah, I don't know how I got here. I think it has something to do with Spider-Man. You want to team up? Okay." Boom. And it's just like,
What?
wait, what?
The fuck was
First of all,
that?
that makes
Trash.
no sense.
Right.
How did he even get there? How did he get his suit in that time?
And that was the agreement.
Yeah, and then why did Morbius just? I'm listening.
Yeah.
What's his motive to even join this bad guy team?
That just popped up out of nowhere.
It was just literally.
Yeah.
Like nigga, think for
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah, the whole thing about those end credit scenes is supposed to leave you so suspense. Like, what the fuck did I watch?
But
at
makes
the same-
sense.
Like, what's the next
But
movie
still
coming
makes sense
out?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost supposed to leave you confused on what movie's coming next. You know
So
what
they
I mean?
had a end credit scene just to have one.
Yeah,
whether it made sense
They
or
just
not.
wanted to do it.
Yeah.
Stan Smith is rolling in his grave.
That's rough.
Stan.
Let's see.
You say Smith?
Why did I say
That's what I'm
Stan
saying.
Smith?
Like, I thought you would say Sam
Fucking
Smith,
Ameri-
like the singer. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
Sam Smith is
Oh,
in the
you said
MCU?
Sam Smith the singer.
No, she
I said Stan
Stan
Smith, like from fucking American Dad.
What happened to,
She's talking about Stan from the actual
Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
What's that motherfucker's last name?
That's what I'm trying to think right
don't
now.
know
You
what
done
his
fucked
last
me up
name
with
is.
Smith.
What is his last name?
From what?
Marvel, the
Marvel.
creator of
Lee.
Stan
Oh,
Lee.
okay, Stan
Stan
Lee.
Lee.
I said
Yeah,
Stan
yeah.
Smith.
She said Smith.
I watched too
It
much
fucked me up
TV.
so bad I couldn't think of it either. I was like,
Really got
Stan
fucked
Fucked up. My bad. My bad.
Yeah,
my
yeah,
bad.
I don't know why I realized you just got some baby feet, yo.
She got to get a little tiny.
If you want to
piece.
buy me some shoes, I wear size 4 and sneakers.
Hey, also super random, just to point out a couple shows that I think are worse than Rings of Power that I thought
let me
about.
hear this.
What?
Black Lightning, I think that's worse.
Oh,
It
it was good and then it got real bad.
I think that's.
I haven't seen it. What is it on?
I think that's really bad.
Netflix.
It used to be on, but it used to be on CW or whatever.
or something like that.
But
also, the other
go ahead.
Marvel one that was bad to me was Iron Fist. I thought that was terrible.
Oh, I heard that was bad too. I haven't checked
didn't
it
watch
out,
that
but I heard
either.
that was bad
That was
too.
pretty bad.
But Boba Fett, I heard that was bad.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
Yeah, I didn't watch it.
Star Wars Boba Fett, like I heard
didn't watch
that,
it.
like they said that went off the
I'm not a
rails.
Star Wars fan, so that's why I didn't watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, so.
I'll say this though.
What did you have another one? Did you say
Those are
3?
the 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I'll say this though. I just started watching Star Wars Andor, and
I heard that is actually good though.
yeah. Now it's not action packed,
Yeah,
but
the dialogue
just in
is
terms
good.
of writing,
Yeah.
I can feel the difference in terms of like this. It's written really maturely, like it's and it's sophisticated, big words and shit. And I'm just like, oh, this ain't for kids.
Yeah.
This is like a mature, well-written show. You know, like people are talking like grown adults. You know, and intelligent.
That's always my reason for never like really diving all the way into Star Wars world. Like I always know the character names, but I've never know their backstory or the lore or any of that stuff.
Yeah.
But like I've watched the movies when they come out.
Yeah.
But my always gripe with that shit is that it's like, for one, they be missing them shots too often, them fucking clone troopers or whatever. When they
that's like part of their character.
That's part of their character.
That's part of their character.
But that shit's so annoying. But it's annoying to me. Like,
yeah. They always miss.
The reason it's annoying.
The bad shots.
Yeah, the reason it's annoying to me is because like when we live in a world of this other ones like Game of Thrones where shit is like gory and I see real action. It's like when I see something like this, I just wish they would make it rated R finally, but they gotta appeal to everybody.
Yeah.
It's like if you can make it rated R, I'll be more appealed. Like it'll appeal to me more.
True.
It's like more realistic, like a little bit more realistic. Of course, it's some made up world, but it's like if you gonna chop some nigga shit off, chop some nigga shit off. Like don't halfway that shit for me.
But I just like when I come across either a movie. I like when I come across either a movie or a TV show where it's like.
Think about Rings of Power.
That's what bothers me with Marvel a little bit. It's just like, can y'all get like some grown ass writers in here?
Facts.
Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
we
saying.
don't need kitty talk.
We don't need kitty
you know,
talk.
it's just like
No, I feel that 100%.
it's, you know, just like write it like a mature person.
That's what I'm saying.
You know,
Write it like the people who bought your comics are fucking people with families now.
Act like I'm fucking 40 with a receded hairline,
we know
nigga.
what words these are.
Yeah,
just give it to us, bro.
'Cause it just
we're
like-
all grown at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, it just seems like every movie and TV show, it just seems like it feels like they're written by teenage boys, and I'm just like
bro. It's like
trying to make jokes every 5 seconds.
Nobody wants to disqualify that child market because you go from buying a 2 ticket, me and a girl going on a date, to
5.
me taking my entire family out 5 to 7 tickets. It's like.
Yeah.
So I think it's just overall marketing wise, they can't get away from that.
Yeah.
I
So
can't
they
trade
target-
I can't trade 2 tickets for 4 to 6.
They go to
you know
that
what I mean?
PG-13 area, kind of.
Yeah, they're like, we
And
have to
that's
stick it to
fine.
where we can get as many kids in here as we
Yeah,
can.
but that's fine. But to me, I'm like, you don't
still
have to
bring it-
sacrifice intelligence for it. You know, like don't come
true.
down to the child's level. That's why Jurassic Park stands the test of time.
That's true.
Because that is a very smart movie.
Because as long
Well,
as
most
it-
kids
as
that like
long-
dinosaurs are smart as fuck anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
For you to be
But as
learning them
long as it's
fucking
shot
20-letter
even
words.
if us as
the
kids
fuck?
don't understand
Stegosaurus,
every word,
Kalakasakatops.
we
What
grow
is
with the
that?
movie.
What the
Exactly.
fuck is that?
Yeah.
What is that, Tommy? What is that?
Dog trying to come back in. Yeah.
Yeah, we grow with
That's
the
what I'm
movie.
saying. Like, because
Yeah.
like, when I was a kid watching Jurassic Park, my favorite parts were the dinosaur parts.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
as an adult, some
Now
of my
you're
favorite
more-
parts is
yeah.
that dinner scene when they're talking about the potential dangers of the park, because that scene
Right.
is well written. So I'm
Right,
like, so that movie
right.
still pertains to me, but just in a different way now, because I've grown up and I understand the big words they're
It
using
makes
now.
you more of a fan, really, when
Yeah.
when you watch the movie at 10 years old and then watched it at 28. You're like, damn, this movie's better than I
Still
thought
good,
it was.
yeah.
It's still good, and I'm like, it all seems new because now I understand all the dialogue.
Exactly.
Now.
I even like the new Jurassic Park movies, like with
Yeah, the
Chris
new ones are
Evans,
good.
with Chris,
Not me, though.
with Chris.
No,
What?
no.
Them shit
But
slap.
Shane is a Jurassic
Those
Park
are not
purist,
written
though.
purist.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
But at the same
I love
time,
the new ones.
But at the same time, the level of dialogue is
still too elementary
completely
for you, yeah.
different. Like the characterizations, for instance. Like
that first Jurassic Park, that was grown.
care about them?
shit
Do you
going
really
down.
care about them?
Yeah, that was grown, bro. Yeah.
you know, Chris Pratt and what's her name? Like, do you care about them?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
No,
I
not
care
like you
more
did,
about
no.
the damn Raptors than I do about them.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
so
the
that's
little
poor
blue
characterization.
one. Like that's
So-
my girl. I like her. Save her. Save her.
Save her.
Delta,
Yeah.
I think that's her name. Save her. We don't.
Yeah.
We
and
need
stuff,
her.
and now she can like jump from things, and she was just like a
love
businesswoman.
it.
How is she even doing that shit now? Like,
Practice, I guess. I don't know.
This was like movie credits.
and then okay, so so the whole movie's just
Right.
every dinosaur understands what this means. Like I
Right,
thought it was just the
yeah.
raptors. Now every
True.
dinosaur is just.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. They're not using logic. So
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel that.
Yeah, so but that's what I'm saying. Like going back to like saying like now when you get older, you understand and shit. I feel like
it hits better.
if your movie is trying to pertain to kids and all that stuff, I feel like you should build it like
For children.
like how like the pants is too big for them when they're a kid, but then they'll grow into it.
Right.
It should be like that, you know?
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, Jurassic Park and all that shit. Yeah, they just
To wrap everything up
Yeah.
with this episode too, it made me think of why, I don't know why, but In Too Deep, Samuel L. Jackson, deliver that speech and that shark coming up.
Oh,
out that
Deep
water.
Impact.
Deep Impact.
Yeah.
No,
Coming out
y'all
that
are talking
water.
about Deep Blue Sea.
That's what I'm
Deep
talking
Blue Sea. Oh,
What the fuck? No, you did not. No, you did not. You said Into Deep, and he
Blue
said
Sea.
Deep Impact. Into Deep is with Tyrese.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Deep
Oh,
Impact.
or
yeah.
DMX.
You talking about
Yeah.
waist
Right.
deep? You talking about waist
Oh,
deep?
Everybody was wrong.
God damn. Damn. What the fuck is up with this?
Everybody was wrong. That's how you know there's too many movies got the same. Too many movies got the same title.
Yeah.
Deep, y'all talk about Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
When the shark came up and bit his ass. He's
He's
talking
talking
about
about In Too Deep. Yeah, with LL Cool J.
yes.
Cool J, yes.
I'm talking about Deep Impact, which is
killed my bird.
I think an asteroid movie or whatever.
And then you was
and
talking
then I
about
said
waist
waist
I think you said the
deep.
right way. I think you said
I said the right
God
movie, but then I
damn.
said the wrong person.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah.
correct you. And I'm talking about waist deep.
That was insane.
Yo, that
what
was
just
funny.
happened?
That was funny.
That was crazy.
That was funny.
And then he had to
We're going to
correct.
end the episode right there, y'all.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all
yeah.
like, comment, share, subscribe, Everything in 30 Podcast. See you next week. Peace.
That-
Jeff, where the fuck you at? The hell? Don't, Jeff, you didn't even text us back.